I think we're actually burying the lead. Hey, OC, how did you know that Parsons was going to be able to rush the passer as well as he did? You're the only person I've ever seen to ever say that Micah Parsons could be a put his hand down guy. So I need that question answered.
The OC.
And Boss showed me. Yes, indeed.
Got our eyes really open in ways that we can help this defense, and certainly I don't want to preclude anything on offense either.
Like, we must have got a guard. That's the only thing that would have made him do that. That's it.
He know.
No, he know. Because he been watching Twitter, man.
Man, there times like this is when Boss at his best. I'm telling you.
A lot of things that we like about Phil, but there's other options out there potentially as well, and we're keeping all those options open.
Ooh, they telling you. You better pay attention.
My reefer with Henny and Coke. Please don't be stingy, got plenty to smoke. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Seem like they doing the most for the clout. Did what I said so they know what I'm about. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Hey.
Boss, show me.
Man, I will. The news is moving fast. Dallas is looking like they trying to get serious. They starting to get in the rumors. My God, do something, Dallas. You better
Shot it. Fight for. See, that's how to go out. Don't go out, just sit back. yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take Matthew Golden. No, fight for. You wanted physical. You said you wanted physical. Fight for it.
All right, listen, man. Let me tell y'all something. Your boy Boss is doing 3 shows today. These times warrant the type of urgency.
Oh my God!
Somebody else said
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Boy. Today's stream is brought to you by Sleeper app. Go for a Hail Mary on Sleeper picks and win up to 100 times your money. Use promo code BCS and Sleeper will 100% match your first deposit up to $100 instantly. So, I'm gonna be dropping a lot today. I got you, man. I've been laying out some, I honestly would say, fire content. I ain't gonna lie. I've been dropping. It's especially if you somebody that like evidence and knowledge.
You want answers?
You've been getting it here. I'm not leading people in the wrong direction. I'm showing people the truth. So we go get into this one because I'm seeing that Shotty is fighting, and I'm very good at it, spotting this stuff. I was telling people before it ever happened that, well, it became obvious before it ever became super obvious to where even Ray Charles could see it, a blind man. I was telling everybody that Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore was on 2 different pages. From the beginning, I was saying it from the very beginning. And then eventually people caught up to that knowledge. And I'm telling y'all right now that Brian is fighting for his type of backfield. And this is also to protect the defense. A lot of people looking at the game wrong, to be all the way honest. And we go kind of make it so clear today. But I don't want to do all of it in one show. I'm going to break it up into 2 because it's just too much information. I don't want an information overload. So today we're dealing with protect the defense with a better running back duo. Because it's been a lot of people clamoring for the wrong idea. It's a lot of people out there like, leave Williams alone. He's our RB1. Why would you even think about trying to upgrade that position? Why would you even think about bringing some people out in here that could compete with him? So we go really break all of that down, and we go prove without a shadow of a doubt everything that I'm saying. To the point that if you, at this point, going against it, you just being you just trying to be right. One of the main things that I'm enjoying that I'm seeing is that a lot of true Cowboy fans are showing up. A real Cowboy fans put their pride aside for what's best. You know, it's been people that I'd have had some outright wars with, and we done boxed very big on these subjects. But as evidence is coming out, they also have changed, right? And it ain't no big deal. Sometimes we go all get it wrong. But I'm spotting the fake from the real. Because see, I lay out so much evidence that if you're really paying attention, it becomes unrefutable. And it really shows me which one of these Cowboy fans and content creators is more so trying to win a debate over trying to do what's best. So sometimes I go against the grain, but people better realize that if I'm strongly going against the grain, I'm likely seeing something. My track record has been great like that. Lou and I were strongly going against the grain in the offseason when it came to team weapons. But it worked out. And it worked out actually better by drafting Booker, and it allowed us to be aggressive in the offseason to get Pickens. So we didn't go with what was popular, we went with what was right. So we got us a super chat, and come on, focus. He said, boss, should the corners go back to man on man? Yeah, they actually going back. They are going back to man on man, to answer your question. Jerry already pretty much said that. So I did a show about that 2 days ago. So that they're going back, and it's not going to be like, it's going to go from like likely, you go see a jump. It's going to go from maybe 7%. It's going to go up to about 20%. If it go up to 30%, that means Jerry went in there and whooped some ass. Because Dan Quinn was at 34%. And he had the highest man rate in the league. But, you know. So, no, you're going to see some man. Jerry pretty much guaranteed that. He said, you're going to see it. In other words, he making Matt Eberflus what we call eat his grits. Because, you know, he went at Diggs. I don't like grits. I bet you go eat them grits now. That's another subject. Let me get back to it. But like, for instance, I went to war with Devon T and True Cowboy. I went to war respectfully, but I went to war on this running back situation. All of them changed. Every one of them changed because they looking at the evidence. And one of the biggest compliments I got came from Devon. I hope I'm saying his name right. But Mr. Webster. So, you know, I mean, he was fighting tooth and nail on this. He was punching me hard in my face, man. But it was respectful, but he was strong, you know what I mean? He wasn't playing. He was like, boss, I'm not with that. He was fighting it. But then as we went back and forth and he looked at more and more evidence, he said, you did things the right way, boss. The way that you bring somebody to your side is not to disrespect the base or disparage them. You consistently present with facts, empirical data, and thought-provoking points, a view that sparks the fire in them to search for their own truth. So I want to make sure everybody know, and let me just want to make this clear because I'm an asshole sometimes. But this is why and when. Fight, but don't draw blood unless they draw blood. If they're assholes in disagreements, I'm twice the asshole. But if we disagree, then let the best ideas presented with facts win. That's what it's about. It's a content creator that I know we would never have a repaired relationship because this person likes to draw blood. It's impossible at this point to repair the relationship because it was all about respect. And it started from me. And I told this dude, I said, bruh, it's how you come at people on Twitter. I told that dude. And so then he did the shit again, and then that sparked me, and then he did a Karen ass line on me video, you know. But it was about respect. And that's all it is. So as I present this information, I'm gonna tell y'all right now this. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm learning too much and I'm doing too much research to even play with what I'm getting ready to say. What I'm getting ready to tell y'all is blue is actually in the way. And that's going to be my next show. So there's a way to use blue, but it's not in the way that we're envisioning. At this point, I've done way too much research to play with it and to sugarcoat it and to be soft about it. If I'm truly about what's best for my team, I have to strongly go against the crowd, just like I did and just like Lou did when we was fighting for Booker to be the pick at 12. It's at this point time to say it and say it loud. Blue does not fit. It is obvious as hell, and I'm gonna really put it to bed on my next video. Because also, I'm gonna deal with the history of Brian Schottenheimer's dad. And you can't look at the epic similar preferences and not pretend that Brian has not fully adopted his style. Physical backs was such a cornerstone to him that they even coined it Marty Ball. Having physical, powerful, strong backs was such a cornerstone to him that it became a part of his whole name. I'm not going to deal with that right now, but I'm going to deal with that on the next show because it's just too much information. But now that I'm seeing it from just too much research, you are not going to talk me into finesse. I'm not going to let y'all, because you have some preferences of what you want to see with speed and finesse. I'm not going to sabotage my head coach, and I'm going to stand flat-footed. I'm also opening up the phone lines today for anybody that think different. And if you think different, I think you should call in and we should talk about it. Let's talk about it. So number one, going back to what we're here to talk about today, we are here to talk about protecting the defense and talk about protecting Williams. Now, how we're going to do that today is with empirical evidence that came from a time when the Dallas Cowboys had the best running back duo in the league. And don't listen to me. What we're going to do is we're going to go back in time and we're going to study their words in terms of their impact and how they viewed themselves in terms of their value to the Dallas Cowboys. So let's go ahead and kick it off, man, because this is going to be insightful. It's going to be undeniable. And that's what I'm saying. If you watch this presentation and if you still fighting for or fighting against an elite running back, you just being stubborn. You're trying to be right. And I'm going to be honest with you. You don't even care about the Cowboys. You care about yourself. You care about being right. So let's just kick it off.
Would you have felt a different pressure in the past in terms of getting back but for Tony's emergence?
I mean, I think it definitely helped me not rush it back just because I knew that that we were in good hands. I knew just the type of player Tony is, and this is the type of room we got. It's just not just us two. It's our whole room. We all have a very good relationship, and we're gonna do everything we need to do to help each other succeed. And when one person in the unit has success, we all have success.
So that wasn't a strong clip. This the strong clip. Here it is. I played the wrong clip. Here it is.
You can feel the energy being taken out of defense when you're doing that to them, and just kind of experiencing that.
So he was talking about, and he was talking about the Rams game where they was saying, let me play the whole clip. I'm gonna just have to go pull it. I thought I had it organized right. I don't. But let me let him finish. Listen.
We want to get back to that, as much as we can this year. I mean, just that physical nature. I mean, that's tough on those defenses when you got a fresh back in all the time, and not only a fresh back, but a fresh, elite back. And so, yeah.
See, listen to him. See, he said it's important to have, and he was talking about basically taking a soul out the defense. Let me go play the whole clip. Y'all give me a second. All right, I think this is it right here. I'm so sorry, y'all. I should have went through the clips before I started the live. But here we go.
How do y'all feed off each other, Tony?
I mean, it's the energy. Like, if you see one person go out there, make a play, get a big run, I mean, sideline feeds off of that. Running back, we're feeding off of that. We're on the sideline talking, if he gets in and gets the touchdown, I'm on the sideline waiting for him to get back. So, it's just the team mentality. Everybody eats.
Nah, that ain't it. Hold on. I think it's this one. Say, y'all stay with me. I'm going to find it. But he was talking about specifically the Rams. Listen.
Now, you guys are running the same plays, though. So, can you explain, Tony, how y'all balance keeps defenses always balanced when y'all are running?
But we're two completely different players. We have two different play styles. So I may run the same play one way, completely different, and he may run the same play another way that's completely different. And the defense, they have to feel for that. They have to, kind of anticipate what this runner likes to do when he's in the game, and a new runner come in, you have to find, what this runner likes to do. So it just keeps the defense on their toes and guessing.
Man, that wasn't it either. Yeah, listen, because I'm trying to find a specific, man, where he talked about the Rails. Give me a second.
How do y'all feed off each other, Zeke?
Yeah, like he said, he go out there and ball, and that make me want to go out there and ball. I mean, honestly, my favorite part, we've kind of gotten to it a couple of times this year.
There it is. I found it. I knew I was going to find it. So he go elaborate on how feeding off each other as a RB duo makes them better, and how they both are able to beat the hell out of defenses. Y'all trust me. I knew I was going to find it. Here we go.
I think the main one that kind of comes out to me is the Rams game, man. And then we were running the ball, at will.
Listen, so this is the power of a RB duo, where he was talking about we was able to run the ball at will. Now listen to the full context.
Be like me for 3 plays, it might be 2-3 runs in a row, then TP coming right in, 2-3 runs in a row.
So in other words, we was relentless. So we was not giving the defense no breaks. See, look at what we got right now. Everybody on Williams. But what happens when Williams is not the back. See, when Williams is not the back, what happens is you're not keeping that pressure on that defense to break them. And see, we talking about the power of an RB1 duo. And Schotty wants this. He wants an RB1 duo, but he wants a physical RB1 duo. This was more of a thunder lightning duo where you had power with Zeke and physicality, and you had power with Pollard, but less power. But he would come in with a different speed, so defenses had to play them different, and they fed off each other. That is not the vision of Brian. Brian just want to pound your head in, period. That's exactly what he wants. That's his vision. They asked him over and over in the offseason, what do you want your identity to be? He consistently said the same thing. One word, physical. So it's similar to what Zeke and Pollard was. Similar. But more gangster. But go listen to Zeke and what he's painting. Listen
to it a couple of times this year. I think the main one that kind of comes out to me is the Rams game, man. And then we were running the ball, at will. It would be like me for 3 plays. It might be 2-3 runs in a row, then TP coming right in. 2-3 runs in a row, and we just gashing them, man. And that just that just. You can feel the energy being taken out of defense when you
listen. For all you people that hate the ideal of 2 elite running backs, listen what 2 backs are saying together they was doing. Now, what I hated during this period, people was putting them against each other. And only Cowboy fans do that type of shit. Pollard should be the starter. Zeke should be the starter. Pollard should be the starter. Zeke should be the starter. We did the same thing with Rico and Pollard. Then we did it again with Rico and Zeke. We just like to start civil wars, man. It's just something about Cowboys where we just like to put people against each other instead of just being thankful for the blessing of having both. Like, we literally do that to every running back duo that's literally feeding off each other. Now, the rest of the league take the blessing. The rest of the league will say, thank you, God, for having 2. We'll be like, fire 1. It's like, bro, they feeding off each other. But listen to what he said again. Can we listen?
2-3 rounds in a row, and we just gashing them, man. And that just,
one. So he explaining the power of them together. One.
That just, you can feel the energy being taken out of defense when you're doing that to them.
One, you can feel the energy going out of the defense when you're doing that to them. Oh, we should believe in RB1 duo. You know what should make us really believe in RB1 duo? What the Panthers just did to us. You don't see the value. You didn't see how Rico was taking a soul out of our defense with that offensive line and them tight ends that committed to physicality. See, instead of us being punched on, why don't we become the punchers? See, the people that's Williams. Boss, I hate your idea because we already got a running back. How much better do you want us to be? It's not even just about points. It's about what kind of style. Do you want an offense that's always on Dak? Or do you want to say, Dak, you don't have to throw it 40 times. Let's get behind this offensive line and this running game. See, that's, man, we start thinking like nerds. It be nerd stuff. Look at this chart. Look at this chart. How much better do you want us to be? How much better? How many more points? It's like, bro, this is not Madden, bro. You got to add the other part to the game, which is the physicality and taking a man's will. People, a lot of people that never played never think of that. They never think of that part about taking a man's will. See, we took Buffalo's will in the Super Bowl when Emmett kept running the same play. We ran the same play. In other words, you can't stop us. We finna bully you all the way downfield. That guaranteed the win right there. Because that told Buffalo we can't stop them. So listen to him again talk about what he said. One, you can feel us taking the soul out the D.
It might be 2-3 runs in a row, then TP coming right in. 2-3 runs in a row, and we just gashing them, man. And that just, that just, you can feel the energy being taken out of the defense when you're doing that to them. And, woo, and just kind of experiencing that, we want to get back to that, as much as we can this year. I mean,
man.
And just that physical nature. I mean, that's tough.
Just that physical nature.
Tough on those defenses when you got a fresh back end all the time. And
listen, when you have a fresh back, Williams! Boss, we don't need another one, boss. We got Williams! We don't need no more, boss. What that boy Zeke say? When you got a fresh back and you ain't letting up, you put in a good one, then you put in another good one. You ain't letting up on their ass. But we want to be Williams! Boss, shut up. Oh, we don't need a running back. We got Williams!
I want to get back to that, as much as we can this year. I mean, just that physical nature. I mean, that's tough on those defenses when you got a fresh back end all the time. And
got a fresh back end at all times.
And not only a fresh back, but a fresh, elite back.
Oh, shit. Wait. See, we ain't going to ignore that part. Not just a fresh back, but a fresh what? Let me hear what he said.
All the time. And not only a fresh back, but a fresh, elite back.
Oh, okay. See, because the way we talk is you just need anybody. And just go get Malik Davis. Go get Maffa. Go get Maffa. Man, we don't need balls. Come on, man. Come on, you be wanting too much, man. Why you talking about RB1 and trade for RB1 and all of that?
And not only a fresh back, but a fresh, elite back.
So not just any back. Top shelf. Somebody that's gonna come in there and be like, damn, man, Williams pounding on our ass. Now we got a
fresh back, but a fresh, elite back.
Damn.
And so,
we got to deal with Breece Hall too. Damn, we got to deal with Williams, and now we got to deal with Kamara. Damn. See, y'all don't see the vision. A lot of people don't see the vision, man. It's not even hard to understand. It's very simple to understand. So, let's keep going. Taking the energy. This is the other part.
And what's that balance, Zeke? Because, going back to the feed, Zeke, it's like there's always the school of thought.
Hold on real quick. Because I got the whole clips in here. I ain't going to show y'all the whole video.
Where a running back needs carries to get in rhythm. But then on the other hand, you're fresh. So what's that balance there with being in rhythm but also being fresh?
I think, you can get into a rhythm by, getting more and more touches. But, in this situation, we both got to touch it. It's not going to be, me getting that bit 20, or it's not going to be.
You're comfortable. We're not taking that out. Don't worry.
That was ain't gonna be me getting that bit.
Hey,
it's not gonna be me getting the rock, 25, 30 times a game. It's gonna be, hopefully it's 20 touches, and we're leaning on that defense, and honestly, this season, the season's only getting longer.
Pay attention. See, this is when I want y'all to lock in.
The season's only getting longer. We added a new game last year, and
the season is only getting longer. Lock in. I want y'all to pay attention to this part. The season is only getting longer. Listen.
And I'm not gonna lie, in the past, I've made it through the regular season, but by the time playoffs come around, that body hurting.
Oh shit. Let me rewind that. Because see, people think it's Madden, and they over here like, Weebs, boss, why you over here like, why you want to add another running back?
In the past, I've made it through the regular season, but by the time playoffs come around, that body hurting.
Hold on. Y'all know I put them effects on there.
And I'm not gonna lie, in the past, I've made it through the regular season, but by the time playoffs come around, that body hurting.
So let's just use our common sense. For everybody that's like, Weebs, boss, why would you even want to bring somebody in here? Why? What do you think his body is going to be feeling like in December when you had a true bell cow telling you what he was feeling like in December? When do you want your running back the strongest? When do you want them to be certain? Now or when it's cold? When is it cold? Is it cold in September? Is it cold now? Or is it cold in December?
Take it easy on my back.
When is it cold? Now, we have one of the most ferocious workhorse backs in our history. Zeke. Prime Zeke was the definition of feed me, a true workhorse, but he was also very honest on what he was feeling. And what did he say?
And honestly, this season, the season's only getting longer. We added a new game last year, and I'm not gonna lie, in the past, I've made it through the regular season, but by the time playoffs come around, that body hurting. It's really hurting. And when you start thinking about longevity, your career's longevity, and just being fresh towards the end of the season, it makes more sense. This way makes more sense.
When you start thinking about
just being fresh towards the end of the season.
So let me just put his pitch up while he talk.
Just being fresh towards the end of the season.
But you go still have some people out here capping like I'm just talking, trying to win a funky ass debate. This ain't about trying to who right and who the smartest. It's about what's best for your team. That's why I can't stand these clout chasing ass content creators who would listen and know I'm telling the truth, and they'll still go preach the total opposite because they trying to be right. And they'll know that Boss done proved it. He telling the whole truth. Or we'll fall in love with the ideal of blue and say, don't let them lie to you, bro. Hey, man, nah, you lying. I ain't lying. You the one lying. I'm the one telling the truth. See, when you try to get subs, all you got to do is tell fans what they want to hear. Most fans want to hear blue, weebs. See, that's what they want to hear. But who go tell them what they need to hear? Who go tell them what they need to hear? Who go be the people that go against the grain like, hey, bro?
Thinking about longevity, you know, your career's longevity, and just being fresh towards the end of the season.
So once again, when do you want Williams at his best? Now or towards the end of the season?
It makes more sense, you know. This way makes more sense.
He's saying this way makes more sense. What is this way that he's talking about? He's talking about running back duos. Me sharing it with another elite back. This way makes more sense. This way. Me sharing it. But boss, we have Williams. Look at the stat chart, boss. Look at the stat sheet. Look at the efficiency sheet. Look at the colorful chart, boss. Boss, look at how colorful it is. It's so colorful. And who do you think you are going against all this data? You could always tell who never felt the pain of pads. See, I saw Zeke up close. That dude got the biggest head in the I could tell I would never want to hit Zeke. When I saw how big his head was, I said, God. See, he got one of them heads that's a weapon. See, if he look at that picture. His head is twice of Pollard's. Now, really look at that picture. Look at it. Look how big his head is, bro. That's a weapon.
Makes more sense for us to, you know, split that load and you know, tear them defenses up together.
So he's extending your career.
Yes, sir.
Oh. So he's extending your career. Yes, sir.
So he's extending your career.
Yes, sir. Defenses up together.
So he's extending your career.
Yes, sir.
And what's he done for your career, Tony?
Same way, vice versa.
Wow. 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 And see, with all this evidence, you gonna still have people fighting this. I promise you, bro. I know how the streets move. Most people don't look at evidence and make an about face. Most people go harden into their egos. Even though I'm showing you when your own team had the best duo in the league. It's still some people when I push for RB1, they go say, man, boss, come on, man. Come on, boss. We need defense. We need defense, boss. We need defense. We need defense. Well, boss got something for y'all too.
Now, you guys are running the same plays though. So like, can you explain, Tony, how y'all balance keeps defenses always balanced when y'all are running the same plays?
No, that ain't it. Hold on. Let me go find it. I got the wrong ones. Hold on. Here we go. I got you. This is what I got for y'all.
And just all those that.
Listen, hold on. Listen. Man, I'm talking about, I'm giving y'all some sauce, bro. I'm giving y'all straight sauce. See, that's why I changed my name, bro. That's why I ain't with Boss Cowboy. I'm changed to Boss Show Me, bro. Because I'm all about showing you the evidence. It's a whole lot of people that'll say, don't trust them. Don't trust them. They're hating. They don't like blues. No, bro. I'm showing you, bro. This is evidence.
Because when you look at the defense we got and just that D line we got is so deep. I mean, really, all we gotta do is keep them fresh.
Oh shit, boss. How does running back duos help the defense?
Do is keep them fresh. You know?
Uh-oh, boss. You mean you could help your defense with running backs?
So deep. I mean, really, all we gotta do is keep them fresh.
Oh my God. Don't listen to Boss, because I've been saying this. One of the best ways to help your defense and help Dak is an elite running back duo. Listen one more time for the people in the back.
I mean, really, all we gotta do is keep them fresh. You know what I mean? We gotta get a couple first downs here and there. You know, we gotta score in the red zone. We gotta capitalize off the turnovers that they making. But we gotta keep them fresh. You know, keep them off the field as much as we can. And I mean, I just don't see a lot of teams scoring that many points on us.
Yeah.
See, when you understand the full value of running back, that's why you can't look at running back like checkers. You got to look at it like chess. He said, I don't see a lot of people scoring points on us because basically we keeping them fresh. Basically. Listen.
Keep them off the field as much as we can.
Oh. Running backs help keep the defense off the field. How did you get your ass beat by the Panthers? What did they do when they had 6 minutes? What did they do? They kept you off the field, didn't they? See, my boy say, if you have a decent defense, this defense ain't stopping shit. Okay, did you have a decent defense in 2016? Raheem, can you look up for me what was your pass rush ranked in 2016? Google it. Anybody want to take a guess what your defensive pressure was ranked in 2016? Anybody want to take a guess? It was ranked 31st. Yeah, he said, give me a minute. That's why I paused. Take your time. Your defense was ass. It was 31st. It was 31st. Who had more talent, the 2014 defense or this defense? Let's also use our common sense. Is your pass rush go get off faster and chase and pursue better when arrested, or if they're in a pass happy offense? Okay, let me ask the question like this. Which group having an elite tandem is better? For your defense? Would you rather have elite receivers or an elite running game if you're trying to protect your defense? See, that's why y'all got to listen to what I'm saying. Raheem, you said the pass rush was 26. From my research, the pass rush was 31st. Drop the link. I need you to drop your source. Now think about it. An offense that's built on CeeDee Lamb and Pickens is going to be moving a lot faster than an offense that's built on Zeke and Pollard. Which is going to put your defense on the field a lot faster. And it's going to affect that time of possession. So if you have an elite running game, that helps even a bad defense. It could take a defense like that and they'll come out there fresh and they'll be getting after that quarterback. But if you keep putting them on the field because you have a higher, faster paced offense, that could hurt your defense. So, see, because that's what I get a lot when I start talking about the RB duo. We don't need an RB duo. We need to put all those resources on defense. It's like what we got to realize is that some resources on offense actually help the resources on defense. If you're trying to help your defense, you need to look at everything, even time of possession and what could help it. So let me show this real quick. Then I'm gonna take some calls because some people promised that they was gonna call in that disagree because they said they want to debate. I'm with that. What's the first thing I put on my list when I talked about running back as a position that helps 6 other items? What's the first thing I put? The defense, time of possession, rest. And that's what Zeke was talking about.
I mean, really, all we got to do is keep them fresh. Keep them fresh. I mean, really, all we got to do is keep them fresh.
So, especially with your pass rush and your defensive line, I want Clark and them fresh. If I want them to stop the run better, we need to run the ball better. Let me clap it up for me, what I just said. If I want us to have better pass rush, it's 2 things we need to do. We need to have them rested and we need to challenge the receivers more. Because that's why I hate Eberflus defense. When you run in all that zone, these weapons are able to sit down in pockets. And your smarter quarterbacks just know how to just methodically just move the ball. But when you run in man, at least challenging them up to 20 to 25%, 30%, now that quarterback might have to hold the ball. That's why, honestly, what's been also hurting our pressures is schematically, we have not been challenging the receivers enough. But one more time.
I mean, really, all we got to do is keep them fresh.
And see, that's amazing that he's looking at the game holistically. He like holistically, Me and Pollard, did he say him? He said all we have to do, all the duo has to do.
I mean, really, all we got to do is keep them fresh.
Did he say him or we?
I mean, really, all we got to do is keep them fresh.
This was December 2nd, 2022.
Do is keep them fresh. You know what I mean? We got to get a couple first downs here and there. You know, we got to score in the red zone. We got to capitalize off the turnovers that they making. But we got to keep them fresh. You know, keep them off the field as much as we can. And I mean, I just don't see a lot of teams scoring that many points on us.
Yeah. Right, that was Dan Quinn. Because Dan Quinn defense, remember, was running the highest rate of man. He was running 34% man. It was the highest rate in the whole NFL. That's why I'm saying, if you're trying to help the defense, you got to look at it holistically. It can't be just, we don't got the players. Your scheme hurting you too. The lack of a running game is hurting you because it's putting them on the field too fast. This defense so bad, we should be looking at everything to help the D. And then I'm going to play this, sum it up, and I'm going to take some calls. One of the most important things that you get if you're willing to invest into another running back, that likely is not even going to cost that much. That's the thing I don't even like about this debate. The thing I hate about this debate is to upgrade your running back room probably won't cost you a fifth or a sixth. You likely can get Alvin Kamara for a fifth or a sixth. And we still over here like,
oh, hell no.
It's like, what happened to Cowboy Nation where we start coveting late round picks and protecting late round picks? But listen to this.
How do y'all feed off each other, Zeke?
Yeah, like he said, just, I mean, he go out there and ball, and that make me want to go out there and ball. I mean, honestly, my favorite part, you know, we've kind of gotten to it a couple of times this year. I think the main one that kind of comes out to me is the Rams game, man. And then we were running the ball, you know, at will. It would be like me for 3 plays. You know, it might be 2-3 runs in a row, then TP coming right in, 2-3 runs in a row, and we just gashing them, man. And that just, that just, you can feel the energy being taken out of the defense.
How do y'all feed off each other,
doing that to them?
I mean, it's the energy. Like, if you see one person go out there, make a play, get a big run, I mean, sideline feeds off of that. Running back, you know, we're feeding off of that. We're on the sideline talking, turn. You know, if he gets in and gets the touchdown, you know, I'm on the sideline waiting for him to get back. So, you know, it's just the team mentality. Everybody eats.
Who does Williams get a chance to feed off of? Who? So, check this out. The most important thing is this. This is the most important thing I'm going to say. The most important thing I'm going to say is that it's obvious that Brian is fighting for a better room. That's the most important thing I'm going to say. That's why my next show going to be just as important. Where I'm going to show you Brian's history mixed with his dad's history. Where you can clearly see they have a type. They have a certain style. And they stick with it. I'm talking about, we go look at that whole history. And you go see, they don't care about them blue type backs, man. I'ma literally show y'all Listen, I already got it right here. I ain't gonna go through it now. But I already have all the production of all they backs. I have all the production of all their backs. And you go clearly see when I do that presentation what type of backs they clearly prefer. And you go see from this that both of them, I have his dad's history as well as his history. Production of each back by the year. And you go see which back. And there's no way I could look at that history. There is no way I could look at that history and then say, yeah, but let's force mayonnaise on this burger. Now we talking about over 30 years, 40 years of one style consistently between both him and his daddy. But some people go really try to convince you to make an exception. What if somebody told you to make an exception from something that you loved and believed in for 40 years? What would you think of that? So now I'm smart enough to see the clues because I already knew what style he liked. So now it's no surprise when you hear him start making statements like what he did yesterday at that press conference. See, when you listen to that press conference and you pay attention and know his history, you'll know that he crying out.
Season-ending IR last week. Is Phil Maffa a guy y'all want to open the practice window for?
We're talking about different things. Again, Phil's been,
Hold on real quick. See, boss, why not Maffa? Come on, let's give Maffa a chance. Hold on, man. Let me turn it up. I'm gonna turn that music down. I'm gonna turn him up. I want to make sure y'all can hear this. Let me turn him up. All right, listen.
Season-ending IR last week. Is Phil Maffa a guy y'all want to open the practice window for?
We're talking about different things.
So y'all want to open up that practice window for Phil Maffa? We're talking about different things. Does that sound like he wants that? See, this is where y'all got to be real. This is where we got to get off of trying to protect late round picks. You got to be able to read the room. It's just like when Zimmer said, we need noses, obviously. Listen, y'all. No to Malik Davis. We aiming too low. Man. That's too low. It's too low. That's why Zeke said that's why he said when you have two elite backs.
Fresh, elite back. And so
listen.
I mean, and not only a fresh back, but a fresh, elite back.
Yeah. Yeah. See, when he was talking about this is how you take the soul out of a defense, he ain't talking about Malik Davis. Malik Davis ain't taking no soul out of no defense. He barely making teams. He barely making our team. That's why we was always saying trade for RB1. The whole time we was saying trade for RB1, we was saying aim high. Get somebody that can come in here and push Williams. Not, let's go get Maffa. Let's go get Malik Davis. Let's go with blue. See, we got this mentality that like you can just throw any back there. No. Shotty has a particular style, a particular vision that has to fit. And we just be, man, give him that shit. Get. You said you don't like mayonnaise. Fucking put the mayonnaise on it, man. Fuck him, man. That's what we be doing to him, bro. That's exactly what we doing to him. He said he want mayonnaise. I don't give a fuck. Give him what. This is what we got. We act like some ghetto ass restaurant owners. You know how they be. Man, I don't care about that, man. He said he want his burger plain. I don't give a damn. I already done put the work in, man. I done already put mayonnaise on it, man. Serve him that burger. That's what we doing. That's exactly what we doing. And he over here, we keeping our options open.
On season-ending IR last week, is Phil Maffa a guy y'all want to open the practice window for?
We're talking about different things.
My boy said we dealing with the Jones. They ain't spending money. No, that's why I keep telling y'all, bro. We ain't asking them to spend no money. No, bro. And then I'm listening to the Joneses. That's why I played it at the beginning. The Joneses are actually looking at offense. They likely looking at running back. See, we got to pay attention, bro. I be paying attention, bro. See, we always like to say, man, we dealing with the Joneses, man. They ain't going to do it. As they actually talking about doing the very opposite. This is what Jerry said.
Created quite a availability for us that we wouldn't have had.
So he was talking about that trade. He said basically we got money in the coffers and we got picks in the coffers.
Again, Phil's been,
Hold on.
And so all of that is no question about it. And I promise you, yours truly or anybody that's associated with the Cowboys has got our eyes really open in ways that we can help this defense. And certainly I don't want to preclude anything on offense either.
Oh.
I don't want to preclude anything on offense either. Defense, and certainly I don't want to preclude anything on offense either.
Yeah. So now they telling us we willing to go offense. Let me ask you a question. What on offense do you need? Do you need a quarterback? Nope. Do you need a guard? Nope. Do you need a center? Nope. Do you need a backup center? Nope. Do you need a right guard? Nope. Do you need a right tackle? Nope. Do you need a left tackle? Nope. Do you need a wide receiver 1? Nope. Do you need a wide receiver 2? Nope. Do you need a tight end 1? Nope. Do you need a tight end 2? Nope. Damn, that's the whole team. No, it's not. Do you need RB1? Nope. Do you need RB2? Yep. That's why he said they open for offense.
Certainly, I don't want to preclude anything on offense either. But in answer to your question, there's nothing untouchable.
I'm going to say, boss, I don't trust the Joneses. I don't either. But I will say this. A lot of times when they was telling you they was doing stuff, they was actually doing it. When they was telling you they was trying to get a trade and if they was working on some trades, didn't they come out with pickings? I think it's up to us. But what I'm trying to show us is this. Stop aiming low, bro. We aiming too low. That's the whole reason why we started with hashtag trade for RB1. The whole thing, that whole campaign was saying, don't act like you can't go out there and even do better than Williams. You can. You can. Now, a lot of people go get caught up in his stats and they not gonna look at the big picture. They not gonna look at the scheme around him and the offensive lineman. They go talk about him like he in a vacuum. He the best back in the league. It's like, okay. So what happened when that offensive line got their ass whooped? Was he the best back in the league this weekend? Was it? I'm asking the real question. Was he the best back in the league this weekend? No. Why? Because his front got their ass whooped. Let's look at his own words. I thought he the best back in the league, boss. Why you want to get somebody else to come in here? Look at his own words. Why did y'all struggle at Carolina? We weren't physical enough. Everything was blocked up. Oh, shit. I thought he didn't need blocking. I just thought it was him by himself. I just thought he was so elite that just put the ball in his hand and he go run over everybody by himself. They were knocking us back. In other words, that front was getting their ass whooped. So you didn't see the weebs. Nah. So when that offensive line and that scheme is going, he going. When that offensive line getting their ass whooped, he not. See, that's why I look around the league and I say, which one of these backs still balling with a trash line? You know who balling with a trash line right now? Chubb. You know who balling with a okay line right now? Kamara. So you mean to tell me if we put them with our scheme and our line, and this is his own words, what happened on why the run game struggled? Because we weren't physical enough. In other words, we got whooped up front. My boy say you crashing out on running back. Hey, I'm glad you said that. Call in and say that.
Down the bottle, it be going right.
I bet you don't call.
Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me.
Watch
they think
this.
that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me.
Now he talk all that shit in the chat. We got the whole phone line open. Watch he don't call. I tell you, people like talk shit in a safe place. I got the phone lines open. If I'm talking crazy and crashing out, talk me into some common sense. Call in. Watch he don't call though. So we got the phone lines open for everybody that disagree. Now watch how quiet these phones be. Watch this. We got the phone lines open. If I'm crashing out, call in. Look, see, didn't I tell you? I've been calling out people all day on Twitter. Say, if you disagree with me on running back, call in. See, that's how I know some of y'all don't care about y'all team. Y'all just want to be right. This is about y'all egos. A lot of y'all talk shit, but y'all don't face me. Crum was doing the same thing. Mike Crum on Twitter, he was doing the same thing. Talking all this shit on Twitter. And I say, all right, face me. I'll let you come on my space. Come on my space and then show me I'm crazy. Yeah, 71 Gaddy. You call in. It's only one OG willing to call in, CJ. And CJ might disagree, But at least he go call in. See, that's what I say. Didn't I say a lot of these our Cowboy fans being their ego, man? Writers too, content creators too, because everybody that disagree with me, they won't face me because they know I'm gonna beat the shit out of them with all this evidence. They know that. And I'm gonna do it respectful. I ain't gonna embarrass you. I'm gonna listen to your case. It's only one person sitting here in the call line right now. And this is supposed to be about the people that disagree. I've been calling out people all day. If you disagree with me, I'm going to be doing 2 shows where you get a chance to show me I'm crazy on the need for another running back. So we got 2 people in here now. Okay, so let's see if that's one of them. Let me start with that one. 856. Hold on real quick. Y'all give me a second. Listen, I'm gonna have to terminate this one. Y'all, CJ, y'all call right back. Something going on with this one. 856, I don't know who you are, but call right back. All right, because something going on with this one. I'm gonna come. I gotta start another one. Give me a second. There we go.
Welcome to my
There we
number.
go.
You are the only participant in the
Call back.
conference. Muted.
Okay, I got it working now. Come on back. Call on back. And I hope y'all one of them people that disagree. I'm going to leave it up there too. CJ, call back. Y'all call 856, whoever you are, call back. Oh, that's you, T. See, I know Tyrone Church don't disagree. Call back, Ty. Call back, Church. All right, y'all. See, you see what they do? You crashing out on this running back. See, y'all be putting y'all egos on what's best for the team, bro. I'm telling you, I told y'all that boys be doing that. They want to be right instead of what's best for the team. All right. CJ, the only one got some. Okay. Tyrone Church, call on me back. CJ, you live.
Hey, what's up with it, Bob?
What's up with it?
Man, I don't know it, man. I see you doing your thing today. Hey, nah, I don't disagree with you, man. You know what I'm saying? I know this was kind of like the pinpoint of, yeah, and you already know ain't nobody finna call in and debate with you, man. You cold. You call it what you do. You know what I'm saying? But check this out right here. I don't disagree with you because the running game makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like even what like Schottenheimer strategy being to run the ball, which we already know what running the ball do. It bleeds the clock. It keep you in control of down the distance. All of that. It helps your defense. All of that. If a person don't know that, then they don't know football. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And my thing is though, it's like even in these games that we have been able to run the football, it's just been so crazy because we can do that, but then hell, when they offense get the ball, and and a lot of times 3-4 plays they score. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of deviating what the game plan was for that game, to run the ball, bleed the clock, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I ain't got no pushback on you. I always don't want it to kind of just see blue, just for the fact that hell, we did draft him. Is it anything that he can do is it any way that he could contribute, to the running game? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm always take an upgrade over any, basically down there in a position on a football team. If I can get an upgrade, I'm going to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what keep you in contention. That's what keep you ahead of not being behind on saying, I got to force this pick. I got to force that pick. I got to do this. I got to do that. You constantly want to keep trying to upgrade your team, especially areas that you know that you pretty much weak in. And running back at this current time is one of those positions. Yeah, we got a couple of more positions, but running back is one of those positions. Jerry said in the press conference he wouldn't exclude offense either. So
he said it.
Right now, the way I see it, the way I feel, they got something brewing.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They kind of sitting on their hands. Probably so. They kind of sitting on their hands. But have he gave things?
Have you seen CJ?
I'm just saying like this, boss. They just ain't make that phone call.
No. Listen, Listen, CJ. That's why I say the news is starting to get real interesting, bro. Because you starting to get more and more rumors. Now they saying the 49ers, Colts, Eagles, and Cowboys are all in the market for Trey. Somebody called somebody.
For Trey, yeah, I seen that.
So the talks look like they're starting to begin. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So, Shotty lit it out the bag when he was talking about
doing good with all his rehab and things like that, and a lot of things that we like about Phil. But there's other options out there potentially as well, and we're keeping all those options open.
There's other options too.
Yeah, he talked about other options being open.
And we're keeping all those options open.
Yeah. So they basically sounded like they shopping for running back. See, everybody, boss, you crazy, boss. You crashing out on it. No, boss, no ball. I don't see why y'all ain't figured that out yet. That's why I be telling people, man, when I'm against the grain, you probably need to pay attention because I don't do it for attention. I do it when I honestly feel like it's best for the team.
And then it be so many content creators though, boss. You know what I'm saying? Like man, they just do that shit for the reasons that they do it. They ain't doing it to actually see the Cowboys get better. No. They ain't doing it because they want their team to really win. They ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? They push so much BS out there to the point of where it gets to seeping into the front offices, and now you got them making bonehead ass decisions. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know next year they'll be able to create a whole bunch of cap space because they ain't finna pay that 74, 77 million that he's supposed to get next year. You know they're gonna restructure that contract.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know they're gonna restructure that contract and create cap space. They got a few players. You gonna save some players. Like if you let Malik go, you gonna save money there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just things like they ain't in no bad situation. I'm saying all that to say they got the money to sign Pickens, and you still gonna have money to be able to help your defense.
That's right. That's right.
That's the position.
Trey or Crosby just makes sense for at least 3 more years.
Yeah, it makes. I feel like Crosby though. If
that's the best one.
If you had to pick Crosby,
I'm going Crosby
over Trey. I go Crosby.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Because
hold on, let's even it out. Would you rather go Crosby with a first or 2 firsts, or would you rather go Trey with a second rounder?
Nah, I just do Crosby for a first, bro.
No, 2 firsts.
It shouldn't take no. Nah, I ain't gonna do them for 2 firsts.
See, that's what I'm saying. It depends on the price, don't it? It depends on the price, don't it?
Yeah, it do depend on the price, but not 2 firsts.
Yeah, you backed off that quick as hell. Me too. Hey, okay, let's do it like this. Let's talk about it. Would you do Crosby with a first and a second, or would you do Trey for a second?
I do Trey for a second. I do Trey for a second before I do Crosby for a first and a second.
That's why I asked you. It depends on the price, don't it? You know what I'm saying? Now, to be honest, I would do Crosby for a first and a second and say bye to Trey, cause he's younger.
Okay, when we gonna give the second up though? It's on down the line. You talking about in the next couple of years? You know what I'm saying? Giving them a second in the next couple of years? Are you talking about give them the second next year? You know what I mean?
It wouldn't even matter to me.
If I could push it out to where they'll accept a deal like maybe 2027 draft for that on their second, I'd do that.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet because that'd give us 2 firsts. No, we'll lose a first, but we'll have 2 firsts next year and lose the second. Now that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. Be sweet. Yeah. Right. And I would take Crosby, bro, all day because he got a new contract too, bro.
Yeah, he got a new contract, and that's a good contract he got too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You can fit the bill. You can fit the bill.
You can make them eat some of that too. You can make them eat some of that. So take these picks. Yeah,
because if they really want these picks, come on. You got to eat a little bit of that contract. It ain't no different. They did the same thing when they made the trade for Brandon Cook. Houston, they made Houston, come to agreement to eat some of that.
Welcome to My One Number.
What the defense was ranked?
Friends. Please announce yourself.
Hold on real quick, bro.
Goodbye.
Okay, I fixed it.
You got it? You back on?
I'm back on. But CJ, man, I got some people in here that I think they want to fight you, boy. Let me get these fights going, man.
The conference has been locked.
Yeah.
Let me get these fights going. I'm gonna go through everybody that I think is on team or against running back. Let me start taking these calls, CJ.
Go on, knock them out, boss.
Okay, all right, big bro. I'm gonna be nice to y'all. Now, if y'all start tripping, I ain't gonna show you no mercy. 603, you live.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, boss, what's going on? Hey, man, look, man. I had to see it from my own eyes watching Blue in the game. He doesn't stick his foot in the ground and get a fill. I'm in total agreement we need another running back, man. I didn't call the fight about no running back.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to fight about Eberflus, that's a different thing. But we need to after I wasn't crazy about Miles Sanders with no spice. But when I saw the way Blue played, I said, nah, we got to get another running back. You got to have one, man.
Yeah.
Got to get one. I don't know where they're going to get one from. I'm more on the defensive side, man, because that's the problem. That's where, Eberflus' system, when you exposed it and said, Jerry said that we will play man.
Mm-hmm.
We will fix it. That's what Jerry said. That was his quotes.
Right.
And so that's what I'm expecting. That he will put the pressure on Eberflus to play more man.
Yeah.
Now, and this is what I'm kind of hoping, is that Eberflus has enough sand in his pants to say, I'm not going to stay here and not run my system. I'm going to quit. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping.
Me too. That would be a dream come true.
Yeah.
That would be a dream.
Yeah.
First of all, what's your name so I can make sure I lock you in?
This is R. Williams, man. You see me in the chat, R. Williams. I'm the one that said, "Hey, man, you like medicine. You like medicine, man. You taste bad going down, but you need it for."
Man, I appreciate that. I know. Sometimes I can come across like rough, but I mean,
hey, man, it's R. Williams, man. But yeah, I'll be in the chat, man. I was rocking with you with the Sons versus Bastards. Exposing Kellen Moore. I mean, I was rocking with you all that way, man.
Yeah.
You be telling the truth, man.
Yeah.
You be telling the truth, man.
Yeah.
I can see it, man. But I wasn't hyped on, like I said, I texted you in the chat, man, and I said, I wasn't hyped on getting another running back at first. But I came around because after I saw what Blue did in that game, man, oh my God. Yeah, we got to have a running back, man. Got to have another one.
And that's why I said it was a blessing that Sanders went down, because it was going to always be questions on what Blue can do until people see him, you know?
Yeah.
And so now,
yeah.
And it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with people needing to see it. Like, you know what I mean? Because
yeah.
Now that people starting to see it, it's like, you know, and I saw the same thing at Texas. I saw him tipping at Texans, right? And I knew he wasn't like as explosive like that in running back from what I watched at Texas. I didn't fall for those highlights that people was putting out. I went and looked at his games. I was like, nah, I ain't seeing what these boys is hyping. You know, now he looked better in training camp.
You said Deuce was better than him.
Yeah.
And I had to think about it and looking at Deuce. Yeah, Deuce was better than him.
Yep. Deuce looked better than him preseason 3. He did. Maffa looked better.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, every back looked better than him. Sanders looked better than him. Like, if we just judge him purely by what we saw, not what we hope, by what we saw, right? If we judge him by what we saw, he has not beat out anybody. The only thing that's making people hype on him is that 4.2 speed.
Yep.
And he don't even look like a 4.2. So, it's one of those things.
He doesn't want.
And most importantly, he don't fit Shotty. That's the scariest thing. Shotty don't touch these type backs. He don't do these gadget backs. He'll, you know, if anything, if anybody want to see Blue, this is to me to be the way to use Blue. All the ways you was using CeeDee Lamb and Turpin in the backfield, substitute that for Blue and I'll be fine. But to think he's gonna be somebody that you share carries with, no.
Mm-hmm.
And it's to me time for us to say no. And not just no, hell no. Hell no.
Oh, hell
he don't
no.
fit. And I'm not trying to force nothing on Brian. And he clearly over here like we're looking. If he believed in Blue, why are they talking about we're looking? If he believed in Blue, why did it take him to week 4?
Exactly.
And why did it take a Sanders injury for him to even see the field? He clearly saying, I don't like the mayonnaise on my burger. He's saying that. So appreciate the call.
Yep. Yeah, man.
That was a good call. All right. I'm still waiting on anybody that want to box me. I ain't found one yet. 908, you live.
Hey, what's good, boss?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I didn't want to fight on the running back thing. I think that's obvious. Like, if you look around the league, all the best teams in the league got 2 running backs that they, switch in and out. One gives you, a different type of impact to the game from the other one. So I don't know why people still fighting that. But
first of all, what's your name so I can lock you in?
To talk about.
Let me lock you in first.
Trey.
All right, let me get you in. All right, Trey. Go ahead now. I'm locking you in.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the defensive side of the ball too.
Let's go.
I think the tackling is something that a lot of people not really talking about.
Yeah.
Not only is our linebackers missing a lot of tackles, we know Sanborn was tackling air most of the time, but the DBs, especially in the passing game, right? Because we're playing this Tampa zone, and it's to keep everything in front of you. And what are you supposed to do once the catch is made? You're supposed to crash to the ball and make a tackle. But, it could go either way when you talk about Diggs, because his whole career people talked about how he's not a tackler, he don't make tackles. I wanted to know what you thought about the corners and the tackling, because I think we have finesse corners. Bland, Diggs, they're ball hawks. They're like, they're not really coming up and stepping up to lay a boom on somebody, So I wanted to know what you thought about that.
Yeah, Eberflus actually talked about this last year, and he was correct. Like, the league in terms of running the ball has been running at the edges, and they're attacking the corners, and what they're trying to do is make corners tackle. So Coach Marv always say what you want to do schematically on the offense, you want to try to get safeties to cover because they usually can't cover, right? And you want to try to get corners to tackle because they usually can't tackle. And that's what the league has been doing. You know what I mean? Now, we struggled with tackling the first 4 games last year, and the corners got better. And they start coming up and enforcing better. I don't think corner tackling, from what I've been seeing, has been an issue. I think it's been more so the linebackers, in my opinion. You know, and if the corners are finesse, one of the main things you can do to take away that finesse is put them in man coverage, because that means somebody else got to take containment. Because they can't play containment and run man at the same time. They have to cover that person, you know. So if we worried about corners tackling, the most important thing you should do is line them up in man. Because if you put them in zone, and then they gonna have to come up in force, especially if it's cover 2.
Exactly. And then as we sit here and talk about it, like thinking of like physical, cornerbacks, like Jalen Johnson in Chicago, like he worked well in the system. Like he would come up and lay a boom on people catching the ball. But somebody that if they knew coming into the season they were going to play this defense, somebody that I think would have been such a good fit for it in that physical aspect, Jay Lou. Like, why did we let Jay Lou go if we knew we was going to play in this type of defense where he's physical and Jay Lou could lay the hit once the catch is made or affect the catch? Like, I think he would have been such a good fit with him, Elam, or Diggs on the outside. He would have been inside, of course. Like, I just think it would have been such a good fit, and we let him go.
Yeah. I've been watching film on the Jags, man. Ooh, Jay Lou over the ball.
I know.
Like, when you watch them games, you be like, it hurt. You know, you be like, we need that. Like, we need that. We need that dude that's scrappy. You know, like, remember how he had Pickens pissed off? Remember? Versus Pittsburgh? Because he was going.
Yes.
See, that's a silent dog. And Jay Lou always been a dog like that. So, and that's, you made a good point, man. Trey, that's why, to me, we miss Overshawn, bro. Because, like, who's the dog on our D? Like, who?
Right.
I don't know.
It's not who they trying to call K9. I don't know why they spreading that nickname around, but he ain't no K9.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
So, I mean, I do expect a rebound, Trey. I do. I expect us to rebound. I do. I'll be shocked if the defense get whooped like that again. I will. I would be shocked.
Hey, man, we're going to see. Washington got a lot of injuries, so whatever happened this game, I'm not sure. I'm going to take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
It's the Thanksgiving game I'm looking forward to. Those are the games that'll show, if the season is over or not, in my opinion.
I agree.
But thank you for the call, boss. I've been trying to catch you for a minute. I never get to catch you live. I'm happy I got to call in, bro.
Me too, man. And I got you locked in. So the next time you call in, I got you as Trey. All right. Hey, my boy Spock say he trying to call in. Peace. All right. So because listen, Spock, everybody calling in saying that they agree. I'm waiting on somebody to call in that don't agree. So let me unlock these phones.
The conference has been unlocked.
Hold on real quick. Because everybody calling in agree.
Goodbye.
Hello? All right, hold on real quick. I think it's Church. Church. Hold on real quick. Let me see something real quick. Might not be able to hear me. Smoke. Okay, I done did something goofy with my phones. Hold on real quick. I gotta fix my phone. Y'all give me a second to fix this. Ah, man. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm coming back.
Welcome to My One Number. There are 4 participants in the conference.
And
Please announce yourself.
Smoke.
Yo.
All right, you live.
All right, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm chilling on it.
Man, listen, man. I'm hearing all this stuff going crazy about this daggone running back, bro. The man had, 7 carries the whole time? Something like that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understand. I'm with you, though, about you saying, like, you should use Blue sort of like what you way you use CD and use Turpin. I would say that 100%, bro. He is a gather guy. He's about speed. We already know that, right? I mean, but, like, the blocking, bro, every run he's been in, he only had maybe, like, 2 runs where he ran through the middle and he broke a little bit and got, like, about 6 yards or something like that, right? And so often. But he tiptoes, and you know that. He tiptoes, man, and he's not Brian Schottenheimer type of black back. Everybody knows that.
Mm-hmm.
Maffa and Williams is definitely his type of back. I'm not sure if he's trying to wait for Maffa to come back or whatever, but, I mean, bro, we do need another back to spell Williams, because I'm telling you, like, as a UNC fan, I watched this stuff. When he had Michael Carter Williams go with him, those 2 tandems right there were unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, they were dope.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they were dope.
Unstoppable.
Yeah, they were dope.
Yeah, they was tough.
Yeah, they were dope. I remember them out of North Carolina. They were dope.
Yeah, you listen. You want to maximize Williams' potential. You better have another back behind him that can do pretty much what he can do with the speed and everything. Because if you don't have that, you're not gonna maximize his potential, man. It just ain't gonna work like that.
Right.
I mean, but you got to understand.
Let me say this about Blue.
Wait.
I like Blue as a weapon, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like
weapon,
you.
Yeah, as a weapon.
As a weapon, absolutely. Yeah. Like, I don't want people to think that I just hate Blue. I just know he don't fit Shotty. That's it. That's all I'm saying is let's not try to make him a tandem back.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
Back. He's not a volume back. He's not.
He's not a volume back.
You can't
right.
volume him. No, he's not.
But Smoke, he been sold that way. Like a lot of people waiting on that. Yep. They waiting on him to be the guy that shares the load with Williams. And I'm like, that's not the vision. No. Now, if you want him to be that guy that come in there as a weapon, like CeeDee Lamb was, like Turpin was, and maybe you're right. Like in terms of if it's blocked up, you go get the best. See, because when Turpin is lighter than him, but every time Turpin touched the ball, he was getting 10 yards.
And they run Turpin on the outside a lot more than they do Blue.
And that's why I say you need to use Blue
like that. Have you ever seen Turpin run through the middle yet? Have you ever seen Turpin run through the middle yet?
A couple times.
Maybe a couple times. Right?
Just a couple.
Majority of the time, he's running
on the outside, he on the outside. You right.
Right.
You're right.
You can't run
to me, that's how to use Blue.
In the middle.
No, I agree. That's how to use Blue. Yeah, that's how to use Blue.
You're definitely right.
And see, Andrew said that, man. You got to put him on the edges, get him to where he can use his speed. But like, I don't want. But I'm not gonna trust him to run through a linebacker or push a pile or nothing like that, bro.
No, none of that. We need somebody like Maffa for that, bro. We don't need him to be in the middle of that stuff. Plus he's injury prone too. So people don't understand that too. He's light, he's injury prone, and you can't run through the middle like that, bro. Not on a pile of stuff, bro. It's impossible to do, bro. I mean, I'm just being honest with you, man. So,
And
I
I think
to have another back to sell him.
Yeah, we need, and I want a real good back. I don't want no.
Oh yeah.
Let's go see what what's his name? I don't even remember his name. Malik Davis. Man,
No, yeah, we've seen that already.
Even though, and this is the thing, even though I know Malik got something, I just know we can do better. You know what I mean? We can do better than that, bro. Because Malik Davis ain't no Breece Hall. He is not no Kamara. Stop it.
Yes, he is not. Kamara. No. Man, you tell me this, boss. Let me understand this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
How many backs on practice squads are probably capable to do this in blue?
On a practice squad?
Just think about it. Like what's that dude's name, man? That everybody's going crazy over. I think he was at San Fran. He was on their practice squad. He the one out of Miami. Rodriguez.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I can't remember his name though. But out of Miami.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Yeah, out of Miami. Yeah, out of Miami.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Like that,
he would be a better fit. I agree.
Oh, he will be a perfect fit to go with Williams, bro. I mean, a perfect.
Yeah,
fit
he fit. He fit.
Toughness.
Toughness, right.
And a little bit of speed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, stuff like that is what we be wanting. But for some reason, our hard-headed front office and Will McClay and his scouting team don't understand talent and what we need for this team. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, tell me this. I'm going to get off the line in a few minutes, but I'm going to tell me this, boss. Will McClay and his scouting team go out and find the product, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Jones and them pretty much approve whatever product that they pick, right? Or is it Jerry Jones just go get what he wants and Stephen Jones get what they want? I'm trying to understand how is it working.
Good question. I think certain people.
Who is doing what?
It's a collaborative thing. They collaborate on this stuff, man. Sadly. And then some of that is good. The most important thing that they do is get the board aligned. That's the most important thing that they do is the aligning of the board. And that's why the day before the draft, you could tell they was having differences, you know? Because remember Jerry said, it never took us this long to get the board. You remember that?
Yes.
Because obviously, that's how I knew Brian was fighting for Booker. I was like, oh, they fighting. And then Steven came in there all hoarse. Remember? He lost his voice.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that, man.
I said, they been fighting.
Man. That was funny.
They was in the war room going at it, you know? And that's why Brian came in there. He say, like, I respect the disagreements. I like this part of the process. Because it's almost like, it's almost like getting in the fight and then having to go into church. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all been in the car. Shut your ass up. You shut your ass up. And then y'all pull up and when you come in here, then y'all got to come in there and act like y'all praising the Lord together. That's.
Oh, hey, boss, it's like when your mama get up in the morning on Sunday and she's like, hey, y'all get up. It's time for church. What you gonna do?
And she whooped y'all, and then y'all got to go in there like y'all ain't just got to whoop it. See that? Yeah. That's what I smell. That's what I smell. Yeah, Martinez. Yeah, Martinez. They helped us out in the chat, man. Yeah. I knew the chat had us.
Yeah, the picture chat.
The chat. Y'all, yeah. They knew who we was talking about. Martinez would be a great fit.
Oh, yeah.
I would love that.
Oh, yeah. It would be a great fit.
That's a shoddy fit.
That dude up in the draft.
Yeah. I wanted us to draft him.
You think Shotty was fighting for that? You think Shotty was fighting for something like that?
See, this is what I think happened with Shot. I'm gonna be all the way on this. This is what I think happened with Shot. I think once he got Booker, he let them get some of what they want. That's why they end up getting Blue. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And see, the same thing allegedly going on with the Browns, right? Where the front office wanted the Browns, the coach didn't want Shador. So what are they doing? Shador is not playing.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? This is what happened when your coach is not aligned with your front office and your front office not aligned with your coach. You have people like Blue, who's talented, but he gonna be held back because he doesn't fit what Shotty wants. It's not even his fault. It's not even his fault.
You fight.
But I wouldn't go to my coach and say you've been eating your burger for 40 years with just cheese, meat, and bread. I'm finna throw some mayonnaise on. I wouldn't do nobody like that.
No, nobody wants that. No.
Even if mayonnaise is good, it's like, nah, that ain't what I prefer. That ain't what I believe in. I want my offense to be built on big dudes, physical dudes, people who punish. Just think about it. I'm gonna talk about this on the next show. What do you think his dinner table talks was like? Like, for real, with his dad. Like, when he was going home after them games, what do you think they was talking about? You don't think his daddy was feeding him the philosophies of Marty Ball? You don't think he was hammering it in his head, the benefits of going with physical versus finesse? You trying to ask this man to break a generational, right, philosophy. Bro, come on, bro. Stop.
He has his type. He
has his type, bro. The faster we just go ahead and say that, the more we can get off of trying to push for what he don't want, period. But, hey, Smoke, let me take up some of these calls. I'm hoping somebody here want to box.
Yes, sir, man.
Ain't nobody want to box yet, bro. Everybody talk shit on Twitter.
Man,
everybody talk shit on the chat. But ain't nobody want to get on the phone.
They don't want it. They don't want it.
Yeah.
They don't want it.
And that's why I appreciate you, bro, because when you disagree, you go show up. You know what I mean? You go say, hey, boss, I don't really feel you on that.
Welcome to My One Number.
So anyway.
Participants in the conference. Please announce yourself.
Hold on, man. Let me fix that. I messed up the phone. Y'all give me a second, man. That's the devil. I got the devil on the phone. Okay, I kicked the devil off the phone. Okay, we got a lot of calls in here now. Hopefully some of you, and I don't know none of these numbers, so I don't know. So somebody, hopefully.
The conference has been locked.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 of y'all. So if you ain't come to fight, don't take up too much time, because I'm searching the earth to try to find anybody that's willing to kind of stand on what they've been saying. I ain't found nobody. 254, you live.
What's up, boss? This LG 254, man. This my other number.
Okay, LG 254.
Yeah, I've been going at you a little bit on Twitter about the RB1.
Okay, we got one. We got one. LG. Man, first of all, appreciate you for calling.
254. Yeah.
Man, first of all, appreciate you having some courage to come in and be cross-examined on your thoughts. Well, let's go.
Okay, so you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and tell you that a lot of my thoughts are backed up by data or any type of extensive research. But I can tell you this, man. All right, Williams is your RB1, right? I feel like you already got RB2 on this roster. They don't use him.
Who?
If you're going to use the same type of back, I feel like Lipke. Lipke can do the same thing. Lipke.
I agree with you.
He may not be as fast as he may not be as fast as Williams. He may not be as elusive, but he's going to give you that same physical threat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
And I feel like, but what I'm saying is RB, the dual back right now, I feel like that's more like we riding in the Lariat right now. You know what I'm saying? F-150 Lariat. We got the leather seat. We asking for a King Ranch. when the wife is riding a Pinto, the defense is a Pinto. Like, I feel like the extra back to me is just that's just icing on the cake. And I believe you have your change of pace back in Blue. He just hasn't been able to spring none yet. And I believe Blue is one of those type of backs to where if you give him the ball in the right situation, he's going to break one. And once he breaks one, that's when your offense is going to open up. You got to give him some volume, man. I mean, I watched a few of his carries. As soon as he gets the ball, he's dancing the backfield because you got penetration. Dallas is always one assignment late in every time he gets the ball, and he's not able to get ahead of steam. He's not able to showcase his speed. We saw in preseason that man got some wiggle. He does have wiggle, and he's broken a couple of runs. I believe he can be that back that we're trying to trade for or we're looking for. Like, I just feel like that's
so hold on, man.
A mute point.
Wait,
right
see,
now.
I was with you with everything until you said he's the back that. So are you saying that he's a Breece Hall and a Kamara?
I'm saying he can be your Ezekiel Elliott to Tony Pollard. That's what I'm saying.
He's not even Pollard. What make you say he Pollard? Like, what evidence is he's Pollard?
So there hasn't been any visual evidence.
So
right
then
now.
why are
And
we
I
making
feel
a
like
comp without the evidence?
Because he hasn't had the opportunity to with those carries. And I feel
think
like
he did
the
have an
limited
opportunity. Like we saw him in preseason 3. When we saw Pollard popped out so fast that Jerry was able to come out there and say Zeke who, and people didn't laugh in his face. True or false?
That's true.
All right. So, like, why do we keep comping Blue to Pollard when he ain't never shown himself to be Pollard? And then another thing, Pollard was on a roster week 1. Why? Because he showed his value. The fact that you had to wait to week 4 and Broughton Schottenheimer was saying, I needed to get on him about being consistent. Pollard always been a pro. So, like, the comparison to Pollard to me is extreme. Because Pollard was a true baller from day 1. And Pollard always, and he earned the right to get more and more reps. Zeke said that in that interview. He said Pollard every year be getting more and more reps because he been showing every time you give him anything, he does something with it. I think most people, man, I think we hoping in Blue. We not talking about Blue based on reality. It's our hope. It's like, I hope he can be Pollard. No, it's no evidence at all that he's Pollard. The only thing that's Pollard-ish is a 40 time.
That's what I want to know.
His play. And he never was. He never was. Even at Texas, he was tipping. He was a tipper. Like, if you look at his, I ain't saying you ain't looked at his film. From me looking at his film, I ain't never, ever saw him as just no super good running back that's like, oh, we got to go get that. Oh, goddamn. Never. Now, I will see like the occasional, if he had a runway, yeah. If you give him a clean runway, he gonna look good, right? But how many times do you get that? How many times is everything just perfectly blocked up? So it's like, and see, who I'm mad at is all these content creators who only showed his highlights. They showed the few times he had clear runways, and they sold it like you gonna be getting this day in and day out, and he is not that.
Okay, so his better comp is Lance Dunbar. He's a
He not even Dunbar.
Ah, man, come on, man.
No, okay. Dunbar showed way more juice coming out of North Texas. You had to have something because Dunbar was getting snaps when Zeke was playing as young Zeke. They were still finding ways because Dunbar, when he was out there, made it happen. Blue ain't show shit.
I'm gonna call my shot right now. If Blue is on the active roster, he on the 46. I guarantee he's gonna break one in this game.
See, that's how he gone. Everything is hope. We go. everything.
I do. I don't.
I mean, everybody that talks about Blue is he gone. He ain't did it.
I see the immaturity in him. He has a lot of growing up to do, and I think that's what it is. It's a lot of immaturity, but I believe the talent is there, and I believe one thing I've noticed when I've watched him is as soon as he gets the ball, the defenders is on him. I don't know.
All right, listen, bro. It's almost like us being out in the streets, right? And we over here like, man, you know, she out there, man, but if she can stop being the whore, bro, she gonna be a good wife. You feel me? It's like, bro, none of us would pick no woman like that. You know what I mean? We would be like, bro, she gotta show me she's worthy of me. It's like we are so drunk on potential, bro. That's all I keep hearing is one day he go break one. It's like, damn, I almost don't want him to break one because the moment he give a 20-yard run, that's gonna buy him 4 more games of hope. Where everybody will be, remember that one he broke for 20 yards?
He's not a volume runner. He's a change of pace back. Like, I don't know what we expected from him. I don't even really think
he'll back. I think he more as a receiver. I think that dude need to catch balls out the backfield and put him on the edge and sit his ass down. He need about 2 touches a game. That's it. Give him 2 to 3 touches and stop thinking about his ass. Real talk. Just the amount of backfield that Turpin would see and CeeDee Lamb would see, that's what we need to see with Blue. I'm standing on that.
I feel like they need to run a read option with him. I feel like he's a read option back. That's what I feel like. I feel like if that end doesn't commit to that run, I feel like his speed and his vision, he can break one. That's I just feel like the Cowboys.
And see, listen what you keep saying. I feel like. See, you all feel because you have no evidence.
I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like this, I feel. He's nothing but at this point projection and hope. This is why Henny perfectly called him a lottery ticket. He's a lottery ticket. He's hope. And listen, and I'm honestly sick of talking about him because we're not serious about improving his room because we keep hoping in him. It's like, no, we can improve now with people that we know made plays in the league. We know we can go turn on the film right now and see Kamara with a weak ass team making plays now.
I got a question for you, boss. So say you do get a Kamara in here. What does that solve?
I just did a whole show on what it solved. You in a okay? When did you walk in?
I came in late.
I know you. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna sum it up what it solves. Okay. I'm gonna be quick on this too. I'm gonna be quick because I got 5 more calls. Okay. I hope all of them like you. But you being polite, man. So I appreciate your professionalism. So number 1, Zeke talked about one of the things you get with his elite back is you able to punish a defense. Number 2, he talked about one of the most important things is that it preserved him in December, right? He said, even at my best, when I was the lead back, I was hurting in December. So me sharing a load with another back had me feeling better in December. When do you need your running game to be its best? In September or when it's cold?
When it's cold, most definitely.
Okay. The third thing, and so that's the benefit of another RB1 and the quality RB. Number 3, what he talked about and what they talked about, him and Pollard. They literally talked about that we also help preserve the defense. We give them boys rest. I'm going to add you some more that's not on the list. Do you want Dak to continue to throw the ball 40 times a game? Or would you want him to have in a backfield that's so good that it could take some pressure off him where he's throwing it 30 times a game?
Absolutely not. I mean, you don't want him throwing. I think 30 times a game should be
his norm. Right. That should be his norm. And why is that smart?
Because you put the ball in less harm's way. And
thank you. You making the whole case for RB1 yourself. You feel me? Now you putting the ball in harm's way. Guess what else you protecting? His health. So the more that Dak drops back, doesn't that give him an increased chance of getting hit in the back, hitting the knee, hitting, right?
Yes, and okay, so my question to you is okay, I understand, I agree with your point, but where is this on the pecking order? Are you saying that RB1 is gonna fix a lot of our problems, or are you just saying like RB1 is something we need to address? Like,
fantastic question, bro. So let me answer that pecking order question. It's one of the ingredients we need to get this chicken to taste right. You with me?
Okay.
We can't put this chicken in the oven and say we're not gonna put the pep on it. It's not gonna taste right. You feel me? So we need a lot of things to fix this team and the defense. In the pecking order, number one, we need that edge. That's first. That's first.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. The first thing, I feel like this team, and it's always been missing this, it's been missing a stout middle. Our middle has always been soft. Always been soft.
Okay, hold on.
The last time I remember.
Okay, I'll put it like this. Before the Jets game and before this previous game, we was really good at stopping the run. And I don't think it was because of Sanborn. I think it was because your front was playing better. Okay.
It was because you had your defensive tackle.
That's what I'm saying. Your defensive front was playing better. And so when your defensive front was playing better, so was your linebackers, right? Then what happened, and then Shotty talked about this, what happened when Sanborn went out is that the communication got off in the Jets game. This game that we just played, and I stand on this, Ray Lewis mixed with Mike Singletary, mixed with Luke Kuechly would have played bad that game, bro. Because the DTs got their ass whooped that bad. Keeping it real.
But this is what I want you to do. Boss. Go to the last 5 Super Bowl winners, and you tell me what their defense all had in common.
I already got that. I already did that assignment. You know what they had? No, you know what they really had? They had a strong front. No, I already did that work, bro. I could go pull it up. I already did that work on the pass. It wasn't the linebackers, bro. It was the DTs that was the strongest.
The DTs. That is where you build your defense. That is the heart of your defense.
No, I agree with that. So what you're saying is what? Trade for Simmons? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying you strengthen the defense and you fix a lot of your problems. You strengthen the middle of that defense, you're gonna fix a lot.
Let's be specific. So what you saying? Trade for Simmons? Because this is what I'm saying. I'm saying Clark, Osa, Mazi, and Solomon, they're gonna play better. I'm saying they gonna play better. What you absolutely need is a difference maker at that edge. To me, I think you need somebody that can win. If you go ask your defense, which Bend Don't Break does, Bend Don't Break says we need their front four to win. Is your front four winning?
Right.
Is your front four winning? No.
But what I'm telling you is you can get away with average edge play. You can get away with average edge play. You can. Not
with what you asking. If you asking, okay, so if you got somebody that can actually get after the quarterback, doesn't that help your corners and your safeties?
It does.
But if you haven't, but with this average, because what you're doing is you telling Donovan Wilson to cover longer. Do you really want that?
So what I'm asking you is, and what you're saying is the edge. I agree with you, but I'm telling you the problem with Dallas is they are prioritizing the wrong position. It's the D tackles. What is one thing that
they invested into the D tackles? They did. That's what Clark is. That's an investment into it. Mozzie was an investment to it. Solomon was an investment to it, and Osa. You got a lot of people that you've already invested into it. What you're lacking is pass rush and people that can actually win. That's what you're super lacking.
No, you've invested finesse pieces. Clark is
So
the
now
only dog
Clark, I know
voted.
Clark got his ass whooped this last game, but you saying that he's finesse?
Clark is the only resemblance of a dog that you got out of that group. Osa is finesse. Mozzie, I love the kid. No dog. Solomon has never really been a dog. I'm telling you.
No, Solomon had some real good games for us, bro. Cause I done did film breakdowns on him. Solomon and Osa, they've been playing bad as of late, like the last 2 games, especially this last game. But I totally disagree with your analysis. But hey, man, I got a lot of fights to get to, man. Our fights moved to the defense.
Okay.
I think you did pretty good on your.
Hey, I'm gonna leave you with this one thing. You fix the middle of that defense, I promise you, everything else will fix itself. You make the quarterback uncomfortable in the middle of that defense, like that said. I see the guy coming from.
So I need some names. I need some names. So
give me Simmons.
Okay, that's what I said at first. You want Simmons then. That's exactly what I told you. You want Simmons. I wouldn't be mad at Simmons.
You could have put Calais Campbell in there, and I believe this defense would have been different.
Fuck no. Man, I'm gone, bro. You said Calais Campbell, bro. Hell, man, I watched his ass get beat the fuck up, bro. I did all kind of breakdowns on him getting demolished in that middle. Calais Campbell is a name, but he's only a name. Anybody that been pushing Calais Campbell has not broke down no film on him, I promise you. But let me take these next calls, bro. That was a good one. All right, LG. That was a good one. I got some more fights. All right. I was kind of nice to him because he was nice back. It's okay for us to disagree. I'm glad some people calling in finally that disagree. Finally. 856. This church.
Yeah, this man.
Oh, what's up, man? Let me lock you in. I know you said your number was 856. What's going on?
Yeah. No, I agree with you, but I disagree with you about Cosby. He wanted to stay with the Raiders. He said that 100 times. That's why the Raiders had to kick him off the trade block.
Oh, man. I don't never go for that Todd Church. When they say they want to stay with a team, they trying to run their bag up, man.
No, this is after the contract. He still keeps saying, like, yo, he want to be there.
But Todd Church, everybody say they want their woman until they get a better one. I love her. I want to be with her. And then all of a sudden the Dallas Cowboys show up and you've been losing over there with the Raiders. And then you can come over here and be in the star power of Dallas. We a much better looking woman. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Everybody talking to that. To Jerry show up talking to Crosby. I guarantee he changed his mind. I don't never listen to players that be like, man, I want to be here, man. I want to be here. I want to be here, man. I want to be here for the rest of my life. You in love with some buildings? Like you in love with a city? All right, this is what you can do. You can take your contract when you retire. You can go right back to that city if you love that city. Then. You feel me, man? They better go. They try to run their bag up when they do that, in my opinion. Because it's almost like this, bro. It's playing hard to get. If you want me, you're going to have to pay for me. That's what he doing. If you want me, you're going to have to pay for me. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to want some extra bag.
Right. Look, man, I'll give him a couple firsts for him. I'll give up 2 firsts.
What would you give up for him?
I would sacrifice 2 firsts. 2 firsts.
I would give up 2 firsts too. I wouldn't.
You know why I sacrifice that? Because that makes everything. Now, instead of 31st, that put us right back to like 15 to 10 for him. Just by that one move.
Right.
When you move Morris into the middle linebacker, that's what he naturally is. And then you just stop pitting Donovan Wilson at free safety. Please, for the God who love him, stop pitting there. If you want in that safety, make him long or go up.
I agree.
Keep him in the box.
I agree. I 100% agree.
Those 3 moves, say, I want Kamara. Give up that 5th, we'll be Kamara. Right now.
Man, if we got Kamara, we'll be so dope. We would be so so dope.
Cause if you following the TVs, Shotty don't want to run wings more than 20 times a game. He never go past 20 times.
Right.
When he gets to 20, that's it.
Right.
We need another running back to get at least 12 carries.
Man.
12 carries.
Boy, you good. Boy, you good. Yeah, we listen. Yeah, we need to get another back for another 12 to 15 carries. I think Shotty want to run the ball more than he doing. I think he can't run the ball. I don't believe he believe in them dudes behind Weems.
He couldn't. Miles Sanders, you know why he couldn't run Miles Sanders a lot? Because Miles Sanders was bad in pass pro. He can't run blue a lot because he's stuck at running the ball.
Right.
I'm sorry, he do. He like, now he don't, if you run Javonte Williams more than 20 times, he fears that he's going to get hurt. And he ain't going to have him during the playoffs.
Right.
So we have to get a running back too.
Right.
That's like a major need.
Right. But
you
hey,
understand that getting a running back too, I think in 32nd, right?
Yeah.
Just by getting a running back too, our defense would be like 21st.
I agree. Because they gonna be so arrested, bro. I agree. I think if we did, honestly, I think if we did two things, we'll go to around 21st, like you said. Take man coverage from 7% up to about 25%, right? Because that helps pass rush. That's what people don't understand. That helps pass rush. People keep saying you need pass rush to help the corners. No, the corners help the pass rush.
And it helped the coach.
Yeah.
The coach. Now you design and say to decide. Now it works. Now he knows he ain't gonna be in his zone 90%. Now he's down to like 80%. Now I gotta make a decision. Is he gonna be a man or not?
Right.
It helps him hide coverages better.
Right.
Not when you're in the zone 90% of the time. I don't ever guess.
Right.
I know what it is.
Right. I think. Listen, man. This three things: take Donovan Wilson off the field unless you playing him in the box, unless you playing him big nickel. The only thing he could ever play was big nickel. No more back end safety. That should be over with. No more of that. Play Bell or move up Woods. And I guarantee your defense is way better by running the ball, right? Bell and the edge, we are cooking. I guarantee it. Yeah.
Can I tell you on Bradley Chubb? He got 5 sacks already.
Yeah.
And he's on the contract for the next 3 years.
Yeah, see, I ain't even looked at his film yet. He on contract for the next 3 years? I won't be surprised if Dallas do that one. I won't be surprised if Dallas do that one.
All he calls is a 4th round.
Oh, man, Dallas better do that one. They better. Yeah. Yeah.
We might get Trey, though. They looking at Trey.
Man, I would take Trey. I would take old Trey because Trey just so consistent, bro.
I would too. Cincinnati called the Cowboys, so that deal is more likely going to get done.
Right.
49ers underbid. They offer a 4th. They ain't go higher than a 4th.
Right.
Everybody below balling Cincinnati. Yo,
good. Hey, Ty Church, man, I got 3 more calls, man. And appreciate you calling in, bro. I've been wanting you to call in, man. You need to call in more, bro. You be sitting in the chat too long, bro. You talk ball too good to stay in the chat.
I got you. I'm gonna hit you sometime when I'm free, and I just hit you and talk football.
Okay, man. Let's do it. All right. That's the homie, man. That's the homie. Hey, my boy be going in there. All right, we got 3 more calls. If y'all ain't called a fight, I want to fight, man. 682.
Yo, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Am I clear?
You clear.
Okay, perfect. One, I'd just like to say I've been watching you for a while, man. I'm more of the rewind games, so I don't really catch your lives like that. So I've always been wanting to call in and chop it up with you for a while.
What's your name?
So I'm nervous as fuck. My name is Nation.
Nathan?
Nation.
Nation?
Like United Nation. Type.
Nation. Gotcha. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hey, and first I'll say, bro, don't be nervous at all. At all. Because You know, we just go chill out and talk ball.
Nah,
You feel me?
it's just more of a. Yeah, I got you. It's just more of a bad social anxiety than on top of that. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Now that makes sense, bro.
it's
No,
not-
that
it's
makes
not
sense.
others.
I get it.
Yeah.
Totally makes sense. Cause you know what's funny, Nation, is guess what I learned when I was in school. They said, you know what people fear more than death? Public speaking.
What?
Public speaking. So I understand that. Hey, but you safe with me, bro. Let's talk some ball. What's on your mind?
Yeah. Real quick, it's gonna be quick. I ain't trying to take up nobody's time. So with the running back too, I somewhat disagree with you. The only reason I disagree with you is because, well, 2 callers ago, the man kind of like took everything I was going to say. I personally feel like we already have another power back, and that's Hunter Luki. And then we also got Maffa on the team as well. So I feel like we have 2 extra backs to help out when it comes to power back. Now, the reason why I also disagree is because I feel like, personally, that we need a change of pace back. Now, I don't, with the last caller, I don't agree with Blue. I don't see it. I'm a UT fan. I was born in Austin. My family is in Austin. I played with a high school teammate that's actually the starting offensive lineman for UT. His name is DJ Campbell. Me and him played at James Bowie High School at Arlington. Me and him played side by side. He was the right tackle. I was the right guard. I know him personally, so I know how he feels about Blue. He is very, from what he told me, Blue is a very. He's not lazy, but he doesn't give 100% as he's supposed to type of thing. You get where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
You played ball before, Boss.
Yeah.
You get where I'm coming
Yeah,
from.
it's one of those just enough. It's one of those just enough type of guys. Nothing extra. You feel me? One of them types.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's one of those types during practice, and then when he's on the field, you can see it.
Yeah.
Type of thing. So I kind of like already knew he wasn't up there. But at the same time, I hear a lot of people talk about Alvin Kamara, and I don't really like. Don't get me wrong, he's good. Like AK is good, but I don't trust his injury history, man. That injury history is like fucking. He all the way from college. He's had a lot of ankle and knee issues, and I don't know what it is. But when players from different teams come over here, them injuries just pop back up, and I just don't trust it. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm trying to win now, and a lot of people talking about Blue, I don't think they're in the mindset of winning now. I feel like they're more in the mindset of trying to win in the future. And for Alvin Kamara, I don't see him as a now product. Now Breece Hall, I see as a now.
Yeah.
And then lastly, for defensive edge, I don't really like Trey from Cincinnati, but the person I do like, I really think that nobody's talking about because he has 4 sacks in this season already. Is Mr. Carl on the Saints? He's on the other side of CJ. I forgot. Not a lot of people don't really know about him. He's a really good run defender, I believe. I would really love if you do some film work on him a little bit, or just throw him. I just want to throw his name out there.
I like that. I appreciate that. I'm always looking for sleepers, man. So I'm gonna try to find out who you're talking about. Saints roster. And I think you raised some fair cases, man, because I haven't dug deep yet into Kamara's injury history. To be honest, I haven't. I only looked at his film, and he was busting some ass this year, looking amazing, But usually what I do is once I really start kind of breaking down my ranks, I go to injurypredictor.com, which will then show you and show everybody kind of like the injury trends and percentages of re-injury. You see what I'm saying? Hold on. Saints ESPN roster. Give me 1 second, because I'm trying to find out who you're talking to. I could check them out. Cause see, cause I hate.
I didn't do that deeper down. I just looked at. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I see what you're saying, but it start with this. Just looking at. Give me a second. I'm trying to see what you're talking about. So you ain't talking about Cameron Jordan. You talking about Bree? I see.
No,
Brian Breesy.
This is dark. Yes, sir. Brian Breesy. Then there was one more dude. Hold on, give me 1 second.
He got 1 sack so far, bro.
There was one more dude. No, not Gardison. Steve Gardison. Gardison.
Okay.
Gardison. My bad.
Okay. 7 seasons.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. 4.5. He not playing around. And this is what I like about what you're saying, bro. This is a good sleeper that I'm gonna take a look at. What I like is that he fits the profile of a 4-3 edge. 6'5", 261. That's a 4-3 type of edge. So I'm gonna lock him in. I'm gonna take a look at him. I'm gonna add him to my list. And I'm gonna take a look at him. I'll do some film on him. I sure will. I appreciate that. So I think all your points was fair, to be honest, bro. Like, I don't come on here to just to fight to try to see if I can out debate everybody. I don't do it like that, bro. I think you made some fair points. Because I also said Hunter Luepke is something that I would want us to take a look at. But at the same time, I will say this. I feel a lot better about backs that showed it in the NFL than hoping in a back that we haven't seen yet. Because I said this, I think Luepke is a better shoddy fit than even Blue. But when did they go actually test drive that car? So, but good call, Nation, man. You did good, bro. Don't ever feel nervous to call in and here, bro. Cause as you can see, I'm cool as hell, bro. I ain't finna trip on, bro. You talk some good ball too, bro. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too, bro. That was a good call, man. And he was honest. He was like, man, it's that anxiety to be on these phones. Cause yeah, you live, man. I feel that. Like you be like 5'6" you live.
Boss.
Yo.
Boss. What up, bro? Hey, it's Spock, bro. It's been like probably 2 years since I called you.
Man, what you mad at me or something, Spock? What's going on, man? What took you so long to call you, boy? 2 years, man? What the hell going on?
Nah, dude, it's been a whole lot of work. But
don't be doing all that cussing you be doing, man. I know sometimes you be going crazy, man. You be cussing a lot, bro. Don't do it this time, bro.
I'm good, brother. Hey, the first thing I want to tell you is that what you should do is set up a Discord account. Discord is basically like an app, and people can post their pictures when they go to Cowboys games. They can post their cooking out, all that good stuff. Discord is an app.
Okay.
So you should set that up. Boss Cowboys Discord.
Yeah.
Set that up, and that way we can all be in a community with you.
I like that. I'm glad you said that, bro, because I've been thinking about that because one of the things that people used to do, I used to like to, when people used to show me where they watching me and watching them find a word. And I used to see people watching in their rooms, watching on their phones. Some people be watching me on their deck, and it's just cool where you can see how different people share and watch the content. That's a good idea, bro. I just looked it up. I add that to our community.
Yeah, bro.
That's a good idea.
Yep, 100%. It's just an app. Everyone can put it on their phone, their computer, whatever, and then we can all do and then you can control the mods and all that stuff, and you can you can set up different categories. There's what was it when the Packers game when y'all was cooking? Y'all was cooking, right? At the Packers game, right?
Yeah.
And you can set up hey, we're gonna cook this weekend, whatever.
Nah, man, I appreciate that.
The reason I called you,
Yeah.
The reason I called you, I think Sam Williams, and this is something I've been on for 2 years, and I never told anyone or called you or anyone to talk about. But he's not it, and the reason why I can say this, going into his second year, he did an interview with 105 Through the Fan. And they asked him, okay, who's your favorite football team going up? And he's like, oh, I never watched football. He said that. And then they asked him, okay, what did you do? He's like, I played basketball, blah, blah, blah. He kept going about basketball. Basically, they kept asking him all these questions, and this dude didn't know any of the rules of football, which is why when he's on punt team, when he's on on kickoff, he runs into the San Francisco 49ers guy who signaled a fair catch. He doesn't know the basic rules. He doesn't know this shit. He does not, bro. They asked him over and over, like, wait a minute, when did you watch football? This was his going into his second year, bro. He said, oh, I didn't watch it until I got drafted. This was on 105 Through the Fan. He didn't watch football until he got drafted.
Yeah.
He didn't watch football in college.
Yeah. Well,
that's why you see him making these really dumb mistakes. He's like, oh, I'll put a hand to a forearm to the face mask, or I'll just run into someone. That's why, bro. He has all the body skills, but he has no knowledge of the game. No knowledge whatsoever. That's my issue with Sam. Sam, he's done, bro. He's done. We should cut bait.
Oof. Yeah.
Do you disagree?
I say this because I would have to sleep on that spot because I'm one of them dudes don't care if you love football, man. I don't even care. I just care if you good at it, you know? Because I know some people that didn't love football and they was better than everybody.
Boss, I agree with you. That's not what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. You talking about the cerebral side. You talking about
he doesn't even know the
basics. No, I got you. That's like a baby on the field.
These bumbling.
Yeah. Right now.
We grew up playing the game. You learn punt, don't touch them. You learn if someone's about to catch a pass, you can't knock them out. He doesn't know that.
Well, I'll say this. The most important thing.
This was 2 years ago.
The most important thing is I'm not seeing no flash and no plays. So if I saw some flash, I would be like, I wouldn't care. But it's more so to me about, are you making plays out there? Even if you don't know the rules. So
not only does it
so basically that's why I'm pushing for an edge, because I haven't seen enough out of anybody.
Okay.
Okay.
Check this out. I'm gonna tell you something that you are gonna be like, no.
Okay.
You have to.
Okay.
In that same interview was 105 Through the Fan going into his second year. This is what this dude said. He said this shit 2 years ago. They were in Oxnard, right? They were in Oxnard, and Sam Lewis did an interview with him, with 105 Through the Fan, and he was talking about I was in the huddle. All of a sudden, this is his second year, bro. His second year he said this shit. I was in the huddle. All of a sudden, I heard something from Leighton Vander Esch, Leighton's helmet. And I asked him, what was that? And Leighton had to tell him, that's the call coming in. He didn't even know, going into his second year in the NFL, that the call came in to the Mike linebacker. Not only that, he further said he thought Dak has been calling all the calls the entire time.
Yeah, I mean,
his NFL IQ is zero. That's my point.
No, I understand.
His NFL.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even care, to be honest, because let me tell you, some of the dumbest players that I played with was the best players I've ever played with. I swear to God. I don't even want to call their name because I would offend them, because some of them even watch. But I could call some names of some dudes who was dumb as rocks, and they was the best players on the field. For real.
I'm not talking about like being dumb outside of football. Okay, maybe he's a baller. I don't care about that. My point is, that's why you see him making these really dumb, like, he jumps up and just hits someone. He doesn't know.
It's been a while since I've seen them do something like that, though.
Punt.
That's a long time ago, Spot.
What?
I ain't seen them do something like that. Like,
that's my point. He's barely learning the game. He literally said he didn't play the game until his senior year.
Yeah.
And then junior high and high school, he didn't care.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. He
I
doesn't
don't
care
Spock.
about
I ain't gonna lie. I don't care.
He says that his mom told him,
and that's fine.
They didn't care, and then finally they realized.
It's some people if you good like that, that's fine. I don't care. Like if you don't even have to love. Like for instance, if you David Irvin, everybody said David Irvin didn't love football and all of that. They needed him. I didn't give a damn if he loved football. I didn't give a damn. I don't care if Mozzie don't love football. I don't care. You don't gotta love football. Just be good at it. You ain't gotta be smart at it. Just be good at it.
Dude, take David Irving, boss. Take David Irving. Take fucking Mozzie Smith and take Sam. Take David Irving, take Mozzie Smith, and take fucking Sam Williams. David Irving, it's easy. He at least had the know-how. Sam Williams,
he just was good,
bro.
He was just good.
Not.
Yeah, and so if Sam Williams not good, I'm not really seeing anything out of him or enough out of him. So that's the number one reason I'm pushed for edge. Put it like that, because I want to see more out of that room. Okay. We agree.
Okay, well, and one thing real quick, I'm gonna bounce.
Okay.
Have you seen this new weird thing where, for whoever, I don't know who it is that started it, but they want to trade George Pickens now?
Yeah, they say Brian Brothers started that.
Why?
Because the thinking, I could tell you the logic behind it is that if you probably go struggle paying him, with the way that his stock is up, you might be able to get a first because the way that he's been playing lately, he could maybe warrant a first. So people are looking at trying to get more picks based on him being a 1-year player. And value-wise, it would be a good deal if you was able to pull that off. In terms of contention, I hate the idea because you're giving up on the season. The only time I would even be considerate of that is if we lost the next 2 games.
Bro, the only way I'm trading Pickens at the rate that we're going is if you're trading Dak and CD2. You might as well get 6 first-round picks. Why trade just Pickens? No, it makes no sense, bro. You either go all in or all out.
That's what I say. It's about, are you all in or all out? That's the reason I ain't like the idea, is because, it's like all this building for the future is just crazy, because it's like when those picks that we get finally mature, Dak is gonna be gone. So it's like this is the wrong time. This is the wrong time to be rebuilding. You should be trying to make this team better. You should be fuck them picks right now. You shouldn't be let's hoard up picks. Like I could see you hoarding up picks at the end of Dak's career where you might have to move up for a quarterback, sure. But we talking about 4 or 5 more years of Dak. So hell nah, man. All these let's keep the picks, let's hoard the picks. That's team passive. I'm team aggressive. I ain't for none of that. I hate them type of ideas right now.
100%.
I hate those ideas.
Yep, let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Whoever started that, trade George Pickens.
Yeah, that was Brian Brothers.
Just doing that shit for the media. That's dumb, bro. Dude,
and he could be. It's a possibility, man. A lot of them do that, like where they go manufacture sometimes controversy because then, they get people to pay attention. That's a possibility. Or he could have been really trying to fish out an idea that he believed in. I just don't like the idea. I hate it. It's like, ugh. Nah. I hate the conversation now.
It's in assist.
Because I don't want nobody.
Think about it.
I don't want nobody like thinking about like, hey, let's mail in the season. It's like, what? With Dak playing the way he playing, this is the wrong time to be thinking mailing it in and fuck that shit. It's like, nah, bro. We saw the Giants actually win the whole thing 9-7, bro. Like, I ain't with that quit at the first part of the season, and you had some close games. Plus, we had too many close ass games to be thinking like that, bro. I could see if we was getting mopped by everybody. I could see if Green Bay beat the shit out of us. I could see if Philly just whooped the hell out of us. But none of that happened.
Boss, it's the weirdest quit too. It's not like the offense sucks. These dudes are literally saying trade one of your best offensive weapons because you're balling out. No, what are you talking about? Like, they're acting like we only have Michael Irvin and nothing else. Bro, why would you want to get rid of your best stuff?
Yeah.
They're literally saying, you guys are balling out, bro. You guys are fucking going fucking balls to the wall, fucking points here and points there. You know what?
Yeah.
It's like, no, man. What are you talking about?
Nah, I'll put it like this. I kept saying, I put out a tweet today that basically, let's build for the future because we're going to need this in 2025. Let's build for the future because we're going to build this in 2026. Let's build for the future because we're going to need this in 2027. Let's build for the future.
Oh, they say that.
We keep doing the same shit, bro. We need this for the future. We need it. It's going to be 2020. It's going to be 2035. We need to build for the future. It's like, bro, when do y'all focus on now? When does the fans, when does the media, when does Jerry, when does everybody say, you know what, let's go for it now? We've been doing this future shit way too long, bro. So let me take the last call, man. Right, good call, big dog.
Yeah, man, I got you. I love you, bro.
Love you too, bro. All right. So look, we will get there in future. Let's wait until 2026. Yeah, bro, that's what we do right here, bro. Right here. That's exactly what we do, bro. Look. The way that these fans still trust Will McClay and company and want to rely on rookies versus using their resources to go after proven commodities is crazy. We're tired of waiting for guys to develop. Win now. Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's a perfect. But see, man, what's disappointing is that all these people talk all this talk on Twitter, and nobody actually call in and be like, hey, boss, I disagree. 469.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's up with it, boss? Hey, this 22 Savage TV, bro. How you doing?
This who?
It's 22 Savage, bro. I'll be in your comment section.
22-7? What's up with it?
Yeah, say, so when you was talking about like running back, the only thing where I disagree with you at is like as far as like your number one premise that you put up there. I saw your little list that you had put on like Twitter, I think.
I don't like when you say little list, bro. I don't like that, bro. You already started getting me bad vibes, bro. I don't like when boys are calling my shit little, bro. Like what we doing?
Hey, bro. Bro,
I feel a little sneak diss coming from your heart, bro. I feel a little sneak diss.
Bro, nah.
When you say your little list, bro, I feel some animosity. Go ahead.
Bro, ain't no animosity. Look, let me say this real quick too.
All right.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the Cliff, bro. I'm from Oak Cliff, right? And I know, like, I follow your channel. I know you is too.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why I rock with you.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, being from the city and everything, for sure. And another thing, you went to my school, bro. You went to University of Houston, bro. Like, that's so crazy to me, bro. So I'm just like, yeah, I need to rock with him, bro. He know what he's talking about.
Appreciate that.
Thing, and I ain't mean nothing about a little list, bro. My bad.
It's all good.
But your list, your top-notch official list. Let me get it right.
Okay.
Your top-notch official list.
Okay.
You said you wanted to, like, the reason for RB1 duo is you wanted to hide the defense. You know what I'm saying? Or just kind of like keep them off the field, keep them fresh. My only pushback against the RB1, like, I agree with you. I want to keep Javonte healthy, you know what I'm saying? In case he get injured, like, we need insurance. All of that. Keep that from having to throw it so much. All of that. The only thing I disagree with you, bro, is I don't want you, like, intentionally or unintentionally misleading the Cowboys fans thinking, like, okay, well, if we just get another running back, then that's gonna be able to like hide our horrible ass defense. Like, nah. Eventually, the good teams, like in the playoffs, them good teams are going to they're gonna expose your flaws. They're gonna make you play in a way that you don't want to play.
Yeah.
You know
so
what I'm saying?
let me just go. Let me go and just tighten you up real quick, bro, so you'll know where I stand on that. That's why I said it's part of the spices you need to make that chicken taste right. You feel me? So I'm never overselling shit. You feel me? It's looking at the whole recipe. You with me? Yeah. So I'm not saying this is the fix all of that defense. I'm not lying to people like that. I'm saying this is one of the ingredients with improving certain parts of it that you need as well. So for people that'll say we need to fix the defense, but so while you focus on a running back, I'm telling them you got to look at this like chess, right? Where this is the ingredient to also help that badass D. Plus you need, in my opinion, edge, or like one of my callers said, go get you a Simmons because you're trying to get a super interior, and then take Donovan Wilson out of safety altogether. Only use him at big nickel and get you a guy that you feel can cover back there. I think they should actually move up Woods, to be honest. I think they should move Woods up. They just acquired him.
That's another point that I wanted to bring. Oh, my bad.
No, you good. We talking.
Point I wanted to bring up too.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So like, bro, let me know what you think about this, because I've been begging for the Cowboys to do this for the longest. We have not had even a good, like, above average safety since Barry Church, bro. Like that back end it's been a struggle bus for years now.
Yeah.
The only thing that covered it up a little bit was when we had Diggs and Bland playing at all-pro level.
Yeah.
But now they
and Curse had a good year before he hurt his shoulder. He had a good year.
Curse. Yeah, I did forget about Curse. But it's like now that our cornerbacks are compromised, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need that eraser, that ball hawk and safety on the back end. What you think about that?
I love what you're saying, bro. I don't like what you're saying. I love what you're saying. I think safety is undervalued in Dallas, bro. I do. And I think people got bad eyes when it comes to safety, man. You know. And it's like,
one more thing.
How does Bell not get a chance, bro? It's like, is he just getting cooked at practice or some shit, bro? Like, is he still like it's like, man, it's like, and see, my eyes tell me, bro, Woods would make a difference back there, bro. If they had Woods in one yay, I would sleep easy. I'd be like, we gonna be all right. Even if they have some kind of young mistakes, I'd be like, we gonna be all right, bro. Let them boys sit there, let them cook, and then they go develop into some quality pros. But I'm not at all feeling Donovan Wilson anywhere back there, anywhere, because any smart defense is gonna isolate you, bro. I mean, offense. Any smart offense is gonna find a way to isolate you, bro. You know what I mean? Especially any offense that can read a coverage, they gonna know how to put their athletes right on Donovan Wilson, bro. You know, in key moments too. In key moments, bro. Because see, this is why I disagree.
Who can Donovan guard?
See, it depends.
He can't guard tight ends. He can't guard running back.
Nope.
What is he doing?
Exactly. And see, like, and if you a smart offense, you just save him for that key moment, bro. And see, this is why I disagree with everybody that's over panicking about defense. You literally was one player away from having a 2 touchdown advantage. You with me? Right. Versus the Panthers, bro. Because Donovan Wilson gave up 2 touchdowns, bro. If you got somebody that can cover better than him, bro, you win that game by 10 points, bro. With just one guy. So.
Yeah. No, I agree with everything. Like I said, about my only slight pushback, I just didn't want the Cowboys Nation, bro, to be thinking like just getting another RB1 is gonna fix all our problems.
Nah,
like,
I never sold it like that either.
Have to play.
And I never sold it like that. What I said is it's gonna help rest them, which helps them play faster. It's just basically we putting the meat in the oven, add the pepper to it. And so, because a lot of people talking to me like running back has no value. They like, why are you even talking about it? It's like, nah, it helps your defense. It doesn't solve your defense, but it helps your defense. So, and if anybody thought I was saying that, they wasn't listening to me, bro. Because I've always been very clear on that, bro. I ain't never oversell it. I don't believe in doing that, bro. I believe in telling you the truth. Like, nah, bro. But we do need a running back to help that defense. Cause tell the truth, when you hear people talking to me, they talking to me like running back does nothing for the defense. Those people wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fact. That's definitely fact. Because you gotta be able to, like you said, time of possession. You gotta be able to protect your quarterback and just getting those extra first downs. Being able to punch the ball in when we in the red zone. Like, all of that is necessary.
Resting Williams, prolonging Dak, getting your offensive line off their heels. It's so much that it does, bro. It's the one position right now that you get more for your dollar. Put it like that. You get so many benefits from that.
Right.
So that's why I don't let people just.
This is a person like.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Now, I was just gonna say, like, you talking to somebody who, like, when you say the running back is so undervalued,
boy,
like, I grew up like that. When I grew up in the '90s, bro, that was the premier position.
That's right.
The Emmitt Smith, the Barry Sanders,
yeah,
etc. So, like, to see them how they tried to, like, oh, well, let's just put everybody in a committee and ain't no more bell cow backs, and I was just like it kind of threw me off. So I'm glad to see the league is like going back, kind of like how it was.
Right. And so you know what's sad, bro? The league going back, but the fans is still stuck in that false doctrine. You feel me? The league done found Christ, but the fans still heathens.
Nah, for real. They lost out here.
They lost out here, bro. They need Jesus, bro. These boys out here. And the league has clearly caught up. The league caught up to 2 years ago. You know? When they went and spent all that money on all them backs, the league clearly showed, they saw what CMC did with San Fran, and they immediately racked up on the backs. The fans still on that. Let's go get.
They traded all the way up to get Gibbs. What did the Falcons do? Oh, we getting Bijan.
Right.
Like, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, the bringing the running back. I love it.
And see, to be honest, channels like mine is trying to re-educate the fans on the power of the running back, because we still got this mentality like, oh man, let's just go, let's just put Mouth out there. It's like, bro, listen, bro, like, come on, bro, like, shit.
Yeah,
like, y'all really act like there's no difference in talent levels.
Yeah.
People talk like that. They talk like
it's. Though, but... No, go ahead.
No, you go.
I'm gonna say, like, it's like they so consumed with what the media is putting out there, and that's what I was gonna tell you too. Why I really appreciate your channel is because you have those organic conversations.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
yeah.
They're not pushed on you by like no higher ups or no media. Not like you talking about what we really talk about in the barbershop. I talk about with my big brother. Like,
right.
These are organic conversations.
Yeah, bro. Nah, but you my last call, bro, and I ain't really had nobody really call in with no major smoke, man. But everybody that called in was good football, smart conversations, bro. So I appreciate it, bro.
I had smoke for you though. Look, this is the thing.
Well, call in with the smoke, man. I think boys be scared of that smoke with Boss, man, because I be smoking y'all ass, man.
Bro, I had the smoke, then I've been on the phone holding for an hour. I lost all my points. I was like, damn, I might even don't even get on. But I'm glad I got to chop it up with you. Hey, next time, I ain't throwing no mercy. I'm calling first.
Man, call in, bro, because I'm honestly tired of whooping everybody's ass. Because that show, people be talking shit, bro. Like, do all this Twitter talk and chat talk. Oh, you go crash and burn on running back. I open up the phone lines right then. His ass ain't never called. Ain't that some bullshit? It's like, bro. That's what I be talking about. Boys be out here trying to be right instead of saying what's right for their team. But, man, good call, bro. Real talk.
I appreciate it, bro. Hey, salute. Have a good day, boss.
You too, OG. Oak Cliff. Brother from my hood, man. I always love when boys come in from my hood. You know what I'm saying? I love Dallas. I love Oak Cliff, you know. And just like I know y'all love y'all neighborhood. If you don't love where you would, put the season on you, bro, I don't know what's wrong with you. You got to love where you from. And we got people from everywhere. And I like a lot of places around the country that I've visited. I like that DMV area a lot. The people that I met up there, loved them. Florida, the people I met in Florida. Florida got some real G's, like especially when it comes to ball. I really loved LA. Ooh, I loved LA. I was like, LA is like New Orleans, man. Shit, oh my, it's some places I couldn't stand. It might offend you, but if Orlando, straight fart. It's like, man, too many tricks and the tricking was out of control. I ain't gonna lie. See, when the boys be tricking too much, I swear, man, a girl will be a straight up 3, and she'll come to you like she a 12. You feel like, what y'all blew her head up? How? And my boy say, I'm from Colorado, but I'm a Cowboy fan. Drake, I need to get up to Colorado. I really do. That's the place I haven't visited yet, but I gotta get to you, dog. I gotta get up to you. So listen, y'all. I want to obviously, let me see. Yeah, this to me, this is the perfect way to kind of say my piece real quick. Come on, man.
Would you have felt a different pressure in the past in terms of getting back, but for Tony's emergence?
Hold on, real quick.
I think it definitely helped me not rush it back just because I knew that that.
Nah, that ain't what I want to finish it on. Nah, hold on, real quick. I'm trying to get the perfect clip.
And what's that balance, Zeke? Because, going back to the feed, Zeke, it's like there's always the school of thought where a running back needs carries to get in rhythm. But then on the other hand, you're fresh. So what's that balance there with being in rhythm but also being fresh?
I think, you can get into a rhythm by, getting more and more touches. But, in this situation, we both got to touch it. It's not going to be, me getting that bit 20, or it's not going to be.
You comfortable? We're not taking that out. Don't worry.
Hey, it's not going to be me getting the rock, 25, 30 times.
That boy said we get that bit
times a game. Yeah. It's going to be, hopefully it's 20 touches. And, we're leaning on that defense. And honestly, this season, the season's only getting longer. We added a new game last year, and I'm not going to lie, in the past, I've made it through the regular season, but by the time playoffs come around, that body hurting. It's really hurting. And when you start thinking about longevity, your career's longevity, and just being fresh towards the end of the season, it makes more sense. This way makes more sense. It makes more sense for us to, split that load and tear them defenses up together.
So he's extending your career.
Yes, sir.
And what's he done for your career, Tony?
Same way, vice versa.
Man, boy, them boys killed it when it come down to the value of RB1 duo, bro. Like, there's no video that's better at fully explaining the total value in having 2 top tier backs. And I love that how Zeke said that, man. Cause Zeke said that. That's the favorite part that he said. When he say, hold on, here is it.
See a lot of teams scoring that many points on us.
Yeah. No, it wasn't that. Hold on.
I just don't see a lot of.
No, that ain't it. Damn, man. Hold on, I'm gonna find this shit. Oh yeah, right here, man.
And so, yeah.
Nah, right here.
Only a fresh back, but a fresh, elite back.
See, that's the key. That's the key right there, bro. I can't finish without him saying that. Listen,
toughen those defenses when you got a fresh back in all time, and not only a fresh back, but a fresh, elite back.
Yep, not just a fresh back, not just let's go bring up Malik Davis. No. Let's go with Blue. No. Let's go with Maffa. No. If you're trying to really hurt them defenses, what do you say?
Toughen those defenses when you got a fresh back in all time, and not only a fresh back, but a fresh, elite back.
A fresh back at all time, but not just fresh, and a fresh elite back. A real true RB1 duo, not RB2, an RB1. So when I get out, guess what? Another one coming right behind me.
This is when you got a fresh back in all time, and not only a fresh back, but a fresh, elite back. And so, yeah.
Man, see, that was the boy. See, that was the fire. And a lot of people missed that fire. You got to go back and check that interview out, man. He said keyword elite back, not just fresh elite. So listen, I promise y'all I was going to do 3 shows today. This show went long as hell. I didn't expect it to go this long. But I'm going to come back, bro, because I know we going to do Boss Land too. So within the next couple hours, man, keep y'all phones on, man. I'm going to be coming back with this one to where we got to really put it to bed on, because now I'm all out saying Blue in the way. That's I'm saying it now. Nah, I've done too much research to hold back. Listen, I got to go all the way fully 100% against the crowd. Blue is literally, in my opinion, in the way. I'm not saying you can't use him, but the expectation of the fans is that they want him to be the RB2. Get that shit out your head. No, it's time to go and get it up. He needs to be a gadget back at best. No. We still want to use you, but now you don't fit. I'm certain on that. I've done too much history. I'm going to show you the history. I'm going to go in depth with the history, and it's going to be undenying it. And it's to the point, some of y'all go frustrate me, because ain't no way you can watch the history and watch when I explain the whole history and we go into the details of the types of backs and how they was used through his dad all the way to him. Ain't no way I'm gonna let y'all come to me and talk about no goddamn Blue. I'm too loyal to my Cowboys to be going for some sucker ass, trying to suck up to fans who want to just have a belly rub by a finesse ass back. Hell nah. I love my team too much to sabotage Brian Schottenheimer. I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to be back, man. This is running back day. I'm going to put this whole shit to bed so we can go ahead and do what we got to do to get better before the trade deadline. Jerry and them is showing that they willing to do it. They hinting that they want to do it. You got shot at here talking about that he open to trades and all kind of shit.
Rehab and things like that. And a lot of things that we like about Phil. But there's other options out there potentially as well, and we're keeping all those options open.